Look, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. Till it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They're behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escorting my haters out. They wish you sleeping. Can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Watch this. What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday. I hope everybody's having an amazing weekend. Lord knows I am. I actually went, y'all, yesterday to see a Christmas Carol, right? Down at the Alliance over there in Atlanta on Peachtree Street. It was actually very entertaining. I enjoyed it. I thought that the acting was good. I thought that the stage presentation was incredible, and had good seats. So that was all. That was fun. That was fun. Good way to kick off the Christmas season. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I want to welcome everybody to the Native Tribe Show. This is a thing that we do on Sunday that we call Strawberry Sunday. All right. This is the Native Tribe channel. This is the Native Tribe Show, and they call me Native. How's everybody doing? Are those leftovers gone? Huh? You can be honest with me. You can be honest with me, okay? Are those Thanksgiving leftovers gone? Huh? Y'all still eating on them? They're bad now, okay? At this point, they're bad. Throw them away, damn it. Shit, stop holding on. Move on to the Christmas meal, okay? All right? Let that shit go. All right? I don't want nothing bad to happen to y'all. All up in the emergency room talking about, I don't know what happened. It smelled good. The greens was still looking good. No, throw all that shit away, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but throw them damn leftovers away. All right? That is my public service announcement, okay? All right? Now, in case you wonder what we're doing today, we are getting into a call that came out a couple days ago from our friends over at Phone Calls from Prison, where Ernesto, get this, y'all, is giving someone an ultimatum. Now, we've seen Nesto or heard Nesto give folks an ultimatum. How did that turn out the last time? I'm just saying. I don't know what make this Negro think that he can just give folks demands and shit, and some kind of way folks supposed to jump. I don't understand that. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to get into that, and then we're going to get into the sad sovereign Sonya, who for some reason thinks that Ernesto gives a shit about her batshit crazy conspiracy theories. Okay. All that and much, much more, okay, on today's show. Anyway, y'all know I can't do it without y'all, so let me see who is here rocking with the tribe today. We got DMV 703. Hello. Yee Yee, aka Abuelita, is here. Cam Lewis is also here. Bible Lady, good to see you here. Goddess Squap is also here. CW is here. 501 Queen is present. Mon's also here. Cupcakes, thank you so much for being here. She says that hitting the like button is safe and free, unlike Nesto. I like the way you think, Cupcakes. Bridget Weaver Hicks is here. We also have Blue Bear in the building. Penny Dudd is here. Ms. Buckeye 99, hello. Mary Willis is here. She says, good afternoon, tribe. We make it look good. We do indeed. LeBron's unicorn is here. Andrea is here. Justin's mom in the building. Beverly Pierce, all the way in OKC, is here. Southside Chi-Town. Val's non-wet ass and full pocketbook is here. Voice of Fair Use is also here. My hero, Black but not bitter, is in the building. No More Ponytails also here. Yee Yee, aka Abuelita, is also here. Bien in the building. G's Creates is also here. We also have Real in the building. Hello, Real. How are you? Ms. Mad About Music also joining us on a Sunday afternoon. Mimi is here. Hello, Mimi. That's a Jewel in the building. Juju D also joining us today. Blue Sapphire is in the house. Jay Blake also here. The woman he chose to be here today. Hello, hello, hello. Trina 2 in the building. Leo Lady also joining us today. We got Granny the Great in the building. Hello, Granny the Great. How are you? Hope you are doing well. No 504 also joining us today. We got Trina 2 here. Dimples Wimples, where the hell have you been? Dimples Wimples. Dimples Wimples also in the building, also known as Dimples Ducks, okay? Diva Ray is joining us today. Ms. Nisi is here. Hello, hello, hello. The Real VB, Law and Order Certified, also in the building. Salt and Pepper Tresses is here. Hello, hello, hello. We do have Blue Bear also in the building. Hello, Blue Bear. How are you? Lifestyle by Miss Kim is also here. Life Ain't Over is joining us today. Down by Old Man Johnson's farm is also here. Her daughter has joined us today, so we are going to have a blessed afternoon because this blessed woman has joined us today. Hello, her daughter. How are you? Eric EK is also here. I got 7 Ward Tweet in the building. Hello, hello, hello. And also, I got, let me see, Natasha Razor Glam. You know, she's a supermodel. She's here. She says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. No, look, 7 more tweets. So, I have a little turkey and yams left. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away now. Okay. We got Coffee's Brewing says, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. Okay, y'all are saying that the leftovers are gone. That's good. Miss Principal is here. Hello, Miss Principal. How are you? Granny the Great says my leftovers were gone the Monday after holiday. Good. Okay, all right. That's good. Miss Principal says I threw my leftovers away on Black Friday. Okay. All right. Well, you got rid of yours early. Damn. Let me see. The woman he chose says we working on the Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's menu. I can dig it. Nikki G also in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Analytical one is also here. We also have. Let's see who else is here. We got. Is that everybody? Is everybody here and accounted for? Butterfly Diva also in the building. We got That Girl is saying hello. Kimberly Bloom has flames in the chat. Janetta is here. Hello, Janetta. How are you? Just a reminder, Janetta, the University of Alabama lost yesterday. Okay. I don't know if you're aware of that. And if I'm the first to tell you, I'm sorry. Okay. But the University of Alabama lost yesterday. You know who didn't lose yesterday? Florida State. You know why we didn't lose? Because we didn't play football yesterday. Okay. It's the only reason why we didn't lose. But Janetta, just to let you know, in case you didn't know, the University of Alabama lost yesterday. A school called Georgia beat them. Okay. All right. Good to see you, Janetta. Gabby Girl also in the building. Hello, hello, hello. The Real Brown Family Chronicles is also here. Hey, let's talk about it all is joining us today. Sweet Peasy is in the building. Hello, Sweet Peasy. How are you? Rio 5309 also in the house. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Virgo Cali joining us all the way from the West Coast. Hello, hello, hello. And we got Salt and Pepper Tresses, who's going to flex on us with her menu. Salt and Pepper Tresses says Sunday menu is red beans and rice. Okay, I ain't got to read no more. I ain't got to read. I mean, I will if y'all want me to, but I ain't got to read. Once you read, I'm done at red beans and rice. I got to pull up. But let me see what else is here. Smoked neck bones and smoked turkey neck, collard greens, cornbread, sweet tea. This sounds like the most southern meal you could have on a damn Sunday. Salt and pepper tresses. My goodness, my little southern heart just skipped a beat. Okay, but yes, salt and pepper tresses. I'm pulling up. Make sure you put me a plate aside. Okay. Um, Dimples Wimples says, if y'all don't throw these leftovers away, you will end up with a ferocious tummy ache and wearing diapers like Sonya. Yes, you absolutely will. All right. Thank you for that public service announcement. Dimples Ducks, also known as Dimples Wimples. Y'all better listen to her. She know what she's talking about. She really do. CC Triplet Mama Drama, okay, says, hi all. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Let me see. We got Janetta says, of course I am aware. We are not perfect. You all have put these high expectations on us. You thought your team was back just because y'all beat Alabama. Absolutely. And you thought your team was, well, I don't know what you thought about your team, Janetta, because apparently this is the third time that the great Alabama has lost a game. So I just want to make sure you're aware. Okay, no expectations. Hell, I just thought y'all would show up yesterday, and you didn't. Shark Tank Life is also here. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? The woman he chose says, no UA hate will be tolerated. You should have told that to the University of Georgia last night. Okay, all right. Don't tell me. Go tell Kirby Smart and the Bulldogs, okay? All right. They seem to have hated on y'all last night more than I ever could, okay? I'm just saying. Kia Elder also in the building says hello, Native and everyone. Hello, Kia Elder. How are you? Ms. Lady also joining us on our adventure today. All right. Now, like I said, y'all, we gonna get into Talks with TK is also here. Hello, Talks with TK. Jet Black Straight also here. Okay, all right, all right. Janetta says, "Thank you for thinking we are great. We really are." Well, you weren't last night. Okay, Janetta. All right, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, the greatness was lacking last night, and so was your offense. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Janetta. Damn, they lost. Damn. Sorry. Sorry. One Jennifer, one Jennifer is also here. Hello, hello, hello. All right. The Real Brown Family Chronicles. Did I speak to you? I hope I did. All right. Now, like I said, folks, we got a long one today. All right, but it's a good one. All right, because we got a man who has no power who wants to exert power. His name is Nesto. If you're not familiar, his name is Ernesto Williams. They say he nasty. Who is they? A grand jury. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. A grand jury said he was nasty. They indicted him on all them nasty ass charges. So it's not just me saying that. A grand jury also said that. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anyway, we got a guy who needs $7,000. Okay. And he's going to give his friend an ultimatum in order to get said $7,000. All right. We're going to talk about some lawsuits. We're going to talk about all kind of bullshit. And, when we fast forward to 2025, none of this shit took place. Okay. You got to love it. You got to love it. You got to love it. So I tell you what, let me go ahead and pull this up and let us get into this call. Like I said, this is a long one, y'all. This one is a long one.
In the calls you're about to hear, Nesto says he will give Daryl an ultimatum. Nesto talks about recidivism and how he potentially faces many years in prison due to his past convictions. Nesto also talks about Shirley's affidavit. Take a listen.
Did y'all see that amazing place that Nesto can't go? Nesto can't go there, y'all. He can't. He can't. Even if he wanted to, he can't. Okay? All right? Stephanie J says, hello, Native Tribe in chat. Hello, Stephanie J. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Okay. All right. Sleepy Libra is here. Hello, Sleepy Libra. How are you? Glad you are here. So yeah, so that's how we're starting out. All right. We started out with a place that Nesto can't go and an ultimatum to Daryl. All right. Y'all remember Daryl? Daryl is the one that was nosy. Remember? Remember Daryl? He's so nosy. He came to be nosy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Him.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Did you get some sleep? Because 3 o'clock in the morning, you sending messages out.
I actually watched the thing because I didn't really watch it, but I saw it somewhere else, and I was just kind of listening to what he said about,
Man, you got to talk a little louder because I know you ain't started talking about it yet.
Lord have mercy, this heifer mumbling. I can't tell if Sonya has something wrong with her mouth. I can't tell if Sonya have sleep, she have conscience, she drugged up. I can't tell what the fuck is wrong with Sonya when she talk like this. Because, when you wake up, the first few seconds, first few words, and then you kind of she sounds like this through the whole damn thing. So I don't know if maybe, I don't know if she's delayed. I don't know what's wrong with her. Is she taking too many Tylenol PMs? What's going on with her? Because when Nesto don't know what the fuck you saying, when Nesto can tell you that he don't understand what you saying, that's when it's a problem, okay? I'm just saying. Wake up, shit.
I haven't. How are you?
Yeah, good. Okay, what now?
Nothing. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
No, go ahead. It sounds like it's worse than what you're saying it is.
Huh?
You sound like you don't want to talk about it, but it sounds like it's worse than yesterday. That's what it sounds like.
No, I just was kind of wondering what he was talking about, your lawyer.
Oh, okay. So what was it? What was you wondering about?
He said that you wanted him to. When he was talking to the judge, he was trying to say that he wanted you to not be separated from your wife. That you wanted to be able to go home to her.
Oh. That's for them. I can't really talk like I want to talk. You got.
I don't say anything.
Yeah, you got to read between the lines what's going on.
It's fine.
I mean, do you understand what's going on?
Yeah, sure.
Don't. This ain't no time for that now. This ain't no time for that. This is no time.
I know.
This ain't no time for that right there, because I'm so fucked up right now. I don't think you understand.
I do. I was listening to it. I do.
Yeah. I don't really. I'm gonna call my last resource today, and this nigga said, no, I ain't doing it. I'm done, because I have to pay him to get another attorney to help him, because he can't do it by himself. He showed me that he can't. Not going to. No, he can't. He cannot do it by himself. That dress was for the bird.
But they had 2 ADAs on there, so I'm trying to figure out why they have 2 of them in there speaking on your case.
Because one he don't.
Oh, one is taking over for the other cases.
Yes.
That you weren't even. You weren't even out for bond for that. That's the thing.
You know you a criminal when you got 2 district attorneys when you got 2 district attorneys, all right? Most motherfuckers only got 1, all right? This nigga got 2 district attorneys. And how is Daryl a resource, right? Let's think about it. This dude said, I got to call my last resource. This is how Nesto views people, okay? Notice that he does not say, my friend Daryl, I got to call my friend. No. He calls Daryl a resource, okay? And that language is on purpose, y'all, all right? I know Nesto talks a lot of foolishness and a lot of nonsense, but sometimes, we can learn a lot from people by the things that they say and the things that they don't say. Now, this is an instance where we can learn about what Nesto thinks about people by the way that he speaks about Daryl. He says, specifically, I need to call my last resource. Not my last friend, not my last, my homie, my partner. a guy that I really admire. No, 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 no. He says, I got to call my last resource, right? Now, DC Lively says, this is how narcissists talk. It is how narcissists talk. This is how narcissists view the world. Everybody is of some use, right? If you are not of some use to these people, then, then they have nothing to do with you, right? Notice the way that he talks about Dion at times. At times, he says, I don't have nothing to do with Dion. I ain't got time to explain this to Dion. That's his son. Okay? That is Nesto's son. And if Dion can't do something for him, then Dion is of no use to him. Okay? Think about his buddy Dre and all the ways that he's talked about his buddy Dre. Okay. His buddy Dre is only his buddy when Dre can come through with something, or when they're trying to get Dre to put up his house and all these other things. That's when Dre is of use. So it's not accidental that he used the word resource when it comes to Daryl. Okay. That's the way narcissists talk, DC Lava. You are 1,000% correct. A lady 747, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, Sonya, I don't want you free unless you with me. Yeah. And you know what, a lady 747, I think the universe is saving Sonya from another heartbreak. Okay. Which is why the universe is not finna let Nesto be free. All right. This is the universe protecting Sonya, believe it or not. Because if he got free, that boy would drop her like a good habit, okay? All right? We all know that. We could tell by his actions. We know who Nesto is, Sonya does not. So yes, a lady 747, that is her mantra. That is what she wants. But thank you so much for the super chat, all right? That girl says, but on other calls, this lying bitch says she wasn't pressing him to leave. Shirley, for her, such a liar. This is why she pretended to know the law, so he would think he needed her desperate ass. Yes, that girl, all of that, all of what you just said is true. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lifestyle by Miss Kim says nobody's putting up their house as collateral for a career criminal. Yeah, well, Nesto believes, this is the entitlement part, right? Nesto believes that he deserves that. Nesto leverages Dre's friendship and how long they've been friends. He leverages that and says that because we've been friends for this long, now that I'm in trouble, I need for you to put up your possessions, your house, your money, and because we've been friends this long. That's the transaction, right? I've given you 30 some odd years of friendship, and in exchange for that, now that I'm in trouble for some shit that I obviously did, right? Now that I'm in trouble, I need for you to go out of your way for me. That's the way that these people think. And I'm telling you, it's a really messed up mindset, but it's absolutely the way that they think. Dr. Charles says every one of his relationships is transactional. That's correct. That is 100% correct. Janetta says, I wonder why he would think that Dre would put his house up. I guess he thought holding that story about getting him from the woods would convince him. But see, Janetta, that's why he did it. This wasn't charity. This wasn't, I'm concerned about my buddy Dre. This was, I need to bank this. I'm going to bank this moment. All right. And I'm going to put this in my bank. And then whenever something happens, because I'm prone to do bullshit, right? Whenever I pull some of my bullshit, I'm going to use this incident as leverage for you to help me out. That's the way that Nesto operates. It's just the way he is. That's just how he operates. It just is. Kia Elder says, did y'all see Shirley in that dress on IG? Sonya could never. Kia Elder actually did see that. And I was very impressed. Okay. I was very impressed. She's doing well. She's doing well. I will say that, you know what else Shirley would never? Shirley would never walk out looking like this. Okay. All right. Shirley would never walk out looking like this. You want to talk about another hashtag Shirley would never? Shirley would never walk out looking like this. All right. Now, this is Sonya before the makeup. Okay. This is before she decides to put her makeup on. This is another Shirley would never. Okay. All right. Since we want to talk about things that Shirley would never do. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Kimberly Bloom says Shirley looked fabulous. She does. She absolutely does. Ms. Lady says Sonya said out of her own droopy bottom lip mouth. Sonya said out of her own droopy bottom lip mouth that she's willing to settle for just friendship, although she's begging this ninja for love and pick me. That's right. She did say that. She did say that. But we know that she lied. Ms. Ladies, Ernesto she has created a different Nesto, right? In Sonya's mind, and I'm not going to just isolate this to Sonya. Sometimes we do this to people. Sometimes we will make a person be something that they are not because we want them to be the thing that we want them to be. That's exactly what Sonya has done. Sonya, with a sober mind, would see that Nesto has lied to her. He would see that Nesto has lied to the police, that he's lied to his lawyers, that he lies to his son. She'll be able to see all these things with a clear mind. But because she wants Nesto to be this dream guy that she's found and that she's in love with and she wants to be with, because of that, she has built a mythologized Nesto. Okay. The Nesto that she would actually meet getting out of jail or prison would be a completely different dude than the Nesto that's in her mind. That's what people that are desperate tend to do. Okay. I'm going to give you another example. If you are hungry and you pass by a restaurant that has mediocre food, if you're hungry enough, your mind will convince you to go to said restaurant. If you're hungry enough, your mind will erase all the bad experiences that you've had at that restaurant. And if you're hungry enough, you will stop by there again only to get the same mediocre or poor food that you got before. See, right now, Sonya is hungry for love. She's hungry for attention. She's desperate for these things. And that's the reason why we, as sober, not hungry people, can see what Nesto is and she can't. So, yes, she is a pick-me, Ms. Lady. She is a pick-me. And yes, she's willing to do whatever it takes to be with her. Okay? Jay Blake says you're forever indebted to him. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Whenever you do something for Nesto, whenever Nesto does something for you, you will never forget it because he will always bring it back up. Always. DC Lively, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate that. The woman he chose says, I was a little jealous because, baby, that dress was fire and Shirley looked good. Absolutely. I give her that now. I give her that. That girl says, why would you feel so low of yourself to want to buy a man to be with you? Nesto made it clear she could not afford him. Love yourself and never, ever go to this level of desperation. You will stay last. You will always be in last place, right? But see, here's the thing. The thing about Sonya is that Sonya has a lot of trauma. And we talk about her trauma all the time because it is important. And we bring it up because I feel like, and I think I was having this conversation with V. Lenore, where we were talking about understanding why people do what they do, right? Sonya's backstory is important. Her mother leaving, her father not really paying attention to her sisters making her feel like an outcast, and all the friends that she had leaving her has formed her into what we see today. Okay? All of those things have formed her to be the desperate little weirdo that she is today. The conspiracy theories and all this other stuff is because she wants to be smart. She was never that smart. She was never that bright. So therefore, she latches on to sovereign citizen theories, conspiracy theories, all these things, because these things explain the world and she doesn't have to do any research or any study. She is a very lazy person on top of all her other issues, right? So that is why she would feel like she has to buy Nesto. She has to put money on his books and she has to pay for phone calls and all these other things. It's because her self esteem never had a chance to develop properly. When your parents dish you, it's hard to come back from that. When your parents diss you, it's hard to come back from that. Okay. When your mama say, I don't care no more, I'm out. When your daddy say, do what you want to do, right? It's hard to come back from that. And obviously that girl, Sonya, never did. Sonya never did. Dr. Charles says he does nothing for others out of the goodness of his heart. Everything is quid pro quo. Please believe it. Please believe it. I am Coco says, I get trauma. I get backstory. But damn, she is at too big an age to continue like she is. Ridiculous. I am Coco, but see, here's the thing. The trauma has to be healed in order for her to be a functioning adult, in order for her to be a productive member of society. That trauma, she has to heal. And that comes from self-care, of which we know Sonya does not take care of herself. So yeah, all of that factors in I am Coco. Let's listen to some more.
So why was she even there? That had nothing to do with that.
That's the one that handles that type of thing, the case. He don't handle it. He was just speaking up. That's all. But she handles that case, that type of cases. Apparently, she's not that fucking good either, because she's coaching on everything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I got. What'd you say?
I said I tell you.
Yeah. So So the boy said, I got to get somebody else. Well, he told me that last month, and I had you to look it up. Remember? Yeah, so now I got to get somebody else with him, or I'm fucked on my last opportunity here. Okay, I got past the big part. The big part is at 800,000. To me, that's a big part. Okay, ain't nobody can help me on that. I know that. So I already took myself. So I did that. So now I gotta work to the day for the folks to come up here. Now I gotta call Dara on 3-way with you, because he up early, military dude, and I must send him the same thing that what's going on. I'm sending him to him, let him see I ain't bullshit, because he came up here. He's nosy like that. And he's like a beef Chuckman syndrome. He don't like nobody outdo him. So
I think it's very interesting that somebody with low self-esteem as Nesto, right? Let's not get it twisted. Just because we're saying Sonya has low self-esteem does not mean that it does not apply to this Negro on your screen right now. Nesto has low self-esteem, and I think that it's very hilarious, actually, that he would say that Daryl has short man syndrome, right? Right? Indicating that he's pointing out Daryl's insecurities when Nesto shows all of his insecurities on every single phone call. I think that that's fucking hilarious, okay? The irony of these motherfuckers and the words that they speak is just unmatched, okay? Absolutely unmatched. I'm just saying. Attitude and Tylenol. Hello. Says, hey tribe. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday. About to make some baked chicken, rice and gravy, and cabbage. I like the way that sounds. I like the way that sounds. All right. Baked chicken, rice, and gravy. Yeah, that sounds good. A lady 747 says, has anyone collaborated Sonya's traumatized childhood story? Anyway, I know orphans that turned out better, i.e., my grandmother. Yes, a lady 747. It is possible to go through those things and still become a well-adjusted adult. It really is. It's possible. People do it all the time. But I think that when you have these voids that you're constantly trying to fill, right? And Sonya has a lot of them, right? It manifests itself to what we hear right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that all of her insecurities, all of her trauma, it went unhealed and for so long. And, right at this moment, we're listening to a woman that's going into her 60s that still believes in conspiracy theories, does not read books, does not have any foundational knowledge, right? I think that it's important that we all have foundational knowledge. Now, my foundational knowledge might not agree with what yours is, right? But I can respect somebody that at least has a foundation. You see what I'm saying? Like if you have a foundation and this is what all of your beliefs are based on. You get me? Like if you got somebody that is like Hindu, all right, they have a Hindu foundation and that's what they believe, and I might not necessarily believe in that particular religion, or I might disagree with some aspects of it, right? But at least I can respect the fact that this is what your beliefs are based on. Sonya does not have that. She goes with wherever the wind takes her, and I can't respect that. So yes, a lady 747. It is possible to come out of those things. Absolutely. Hello, Queen Black. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Gabby Girl says, "How can you be nosy but asking me for my money?" See, this boy didn't realize these calls was coming out. Daryl, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening, Daryl. Analytical One says he's insecure and vain at the same time. That vanity covers up. That vanity is a self-defense mechanism, right? So he's insecure, and because he's insecure, he projects vanity. He's not really vain. He just projects it because that is a way of him defending himself. So yes, it's possible to be both, but only one of those things is real. The insecurity is what is real. Yeah. Dr. Charles says he's extremely insecure, has low self-esteem, and a serious case of imposter syndrome. Dr. Charles summed it all up for y'all real quick. Okay? Dimples Wimples, also known as Dimples Duck, says I would have made Nesto feel smaller than his dick. See that right there? See that right there? See that right? I why are you like this, Dimples Wumples? Why? Talks with TK says Sonya gets more attention using her trauma as a reason for her failure to launch in life. That's very true. That is very, very true. Hello, honey, say that. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. Kimberly Bloom says all he projected was optics. Correct. That is absolutely correct. D Shell says, "Hey, Native and Tribe, happy Sunday. Hello. How are you?" Dimples Wimples always come in. Dimples Wimples always come in with something. I'm telling you, you gotta watch these comments. You gotta watch these comments. Anyway, let's listen to some more.
My other buddy that you sent to yesterday, those two like got beef. One on them being behind, been over here where I'm at, and the other hadn't. So the other hadn't think he good two shoe, but the other one good two shoe want the prostitute, the one who have been on this side, ranked. Kind of understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you hear me talking about certain things, you're gonna figure it out. So I gotta put you up on right now, because you're helping me, but you can't help me with the real shit to get my ass closer out there where you at. That's reality. That set in yesterday to me, for real. So I have to accept that. Now you say you put 8 on Dion's phone. What do you want to talk about? He want to listen to what I had to say yesterday.
Just in case. I just put money on his phone if you have to talk to him.
Huh?
That's it.
Hey, Dion, you know how you mad at all us out here talking about your daddy? Hey, Dion, somebody wake Dion up. It's Sunday afternoon in Atlanta. Dion ain't doing shit but sleeping. Hey, Dion, you know how you mad at all us? Your daddy don't even want to talk to you. Okay? He literally, Dion, just said he don't want to talk to you. So while you out here capping and while you out here getting mad and getting burnt up and turned up and all this other crazy shit, want to talk crazy about content creators out here, your daddy don't even want to talk to you. So I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. Okay? I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down because the man that you getting all hot and bothered about don't even want to talk to your ass. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do you want me to call him for? What you put $8 on his phone so that he can talk? Why you do that? Because I don't even want to talk to this nigga. That's what he said, Dion. Now I know that's hard coming from a man who's already rejected you, right? Coming from a man who already didn't give two fucks about who you were because he didn't want to be in your life. But somebody wake Dion up. And somebody wake Dion up and let him know that while he out here going hard for his daddy don't go hard for him. Now, Dimples Wimples, I know you got a smart comment coming, okay? I know you, all right? And I know you typing furiously right now, okay? But he out here going hard for his daddy ain't going hard for him. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Now, Kimberly Bloom, this is one of my favorite songs. Says, shout out to Alexander O'Neal by the way Nesto's You're a Fake Baby. I love that song. I love it. It's one of my favorite Alexander O'Neal songs, Kimberly Bloom. Listen, the woman he chose says he realizes that Sonya has no money. Yesterday? That's right. Just figured it out. Just figured it out. Hello, Miss Boogie Down. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate that. KW, I believe Daryl is good at two shoes because Daryl ain't been to jail. And see, in Nesto's world and in Dre's world, when you Nesto and Dre and you've been behind bars and you've been to prison, see, everybody that hasn't been to prison, you look down on. So yeah, you're good at two shoes. All right. That is what they would call me. That was what they would call me, because hell, I ain't never been to no damn prison. And I'm not ashamed of that. Okay. I'm not ashamed of that. Prison is not a rite of passage. All right. But when you got people as ignorant as Nesto and Dre, they believe that it is. They believe that it is. And that's why you would call somebody that ain't never been behind bars a good at two shoes. Yep. Dimples, see, this is what I'm saying. Dimples Wimples says, Nesto never went hard, got hard, or stay hard. I'm done. I knew that was coming. Okay. And see, the Real Brown Family Chronicles, I knew you was coming too. I knew it. I already knew this, y'all. When the words were coming out of my mouth, I knew that these people were going to react this way. The Real Brown Family Chronicles says, but Native, Nesto can't go hard for anybody. See, I knew that was coming, Dr. Charles. Okay. I knew that was coming. I know these people. We do this every Sunday. I know these people, okay? The woman he chose says, but Dre was mad at his son when he was getting in trouble. Yeah, you're right. He was. And but what did he say? What was the criticism, right? The criticism was like, he don't know nothing about this. He ain't made for all this. He ain't ready for this. They are hyper focused on masculinity, and they equate jail and prison. They equate that with masculinity, right? That is what we call toxic masculinity. Like, toxic masculinity has been misidentified, right? What toxic masculinity is when you define masculine things to deviancy, right? So when you are out here touching women, and you out here going to jail and going to prison, and you got 5 different babies over here and 2 babies over here, and you see, they define that as being masculine. That's when you're a man. When you don't do those things in their eyes, then you are not as much of a man as they are. So yes, he was upset, but he was also letting us know that his son was not man enough to be in a jail cell, which is fucking crazy. But don't fart on my thighs. Says, hey, Native Tribe and my girl Smokey, I'm listening from the bushes, cooking fried pork chops. baked beans and fried potatoes and onions, all by special request. I ain't mad at it. Don't fall on my thighs. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. I just don't eat pork. Okay. I don't eat the pork. All right. But let's listen to some more.
I just put $8 on his phone just in case you had to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to call him if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not, listen, this is what I'm on. Every day my shit get amped up, so it takes me damn near 4 hours just to close my eye when I lay on this fucking bunk now. Because in my
And
mind,
your mind is racing.
yeah, because my mind don't face a life sentence. That man is, he's recidivist. Seriously, that's 20 years to the door. You see? And
You said what?
recidivist, you go back, he said he's a recidivist. Recidivist is a repeated offender.
Oh.
They can hit you with the
She been in law for 30 years. You don't know what recidivist means? Nesto has to explain to you what a recidivist is? Are you serious right now? I'm supposed to take you serious, Sonya, as some kind of legal expert? Really? Really? And Nesto's explaining shit to me? Look, Nesto couldn't explain shit to me, all right? Nesto couldn't define words for me. Nesto couldn't tell me shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I am willing to learn from anybody that is willing to teach, okay? I am. But let me tell you something about Nesto Williams. Nesto Williams can't tell me a motherfucking thing. I'm sorry. He can't. He just can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bible Lady says, hey, Native and Tribe, just finished meal prepping for the week. Baked chicken, sauteed spinach with mushrooms and onions and sweet potatoes. What I miss. Bible Lady, you ain't missed too much. All right. Nesto was explaining legal terms to Sonya, and that's a damn shame. Okay. That's where we at right now. But no, Joseph Bully, you say reinvest. Let's listen, y'all. Let's listen.
offer with that. If you don't take that, take trial, you get that to the door. They hit me with that 30 years ago with the armed robbery. They charged me 3 fucking times when I was young, and I didn't know no better. And they shot me with that first offer 20 years. Second offer 10. I took the 10. But when I took the 10, I didn't know they changed the law right before I took the plea. You just do 5. Them motherfuckers had me do 102 months. That's 8.5 years. Okay. So I ain't getting tricked like that no more. I'm not trying to get myself into that. And there's no shit the charge they put on me. I'll never be convicted of nothing like that. They can hit you with this.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but the new law they came out with, they can hit your ass with, you've been locked up more than five times. You've been convicted more than 5 times. So they put you in the recidivist thing. That's called a blind
category.
Yeah, that's called a blind plea. That means the DA and the lawyer can agree to some shit, but they can turn around and say once the lawyer hit it, the judge hit it, the judge said, no, I'm going to agree. I don't want to do that. I'm going to give you 5 more years. See, that's a blind plea. I don't want to put myself.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's over.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really been talking about it. I got to talk. I got to talk now. The best I can. I don't feel like arguing with nobody because motherfuckers be trying to figure shit out. Don't even know what the fuck going on.
You can talk about anything but your defense. That's all. Anything else you can talk about. You know, anything against you or use against you.
Yeah.
As long as you don't talk about your defense. Whatever your defense strategy is, you don't talk about it.
Yeah. So right now, I gotta face that. Starting 13. That means he put the bond motion in. He said he got to put some other motions in. He gonna be doing that. I don't know what that shit gonna be. So he can hear it on that day. But he's saying that he's trying to get them folks to let me get on since I got a bond, whatever. However, he got to go strong right now. And he got a woman. If he got a woman on can talk for him, it might work better. Talk better. Because right now I'm losing. And if she see that video today, his assistant, she need to know. If she get that shit today, how is he gonna attack on that and let her know that ain't nobody willing to deal with me right now no more after that? Because it's like,
Oh, yeah, of course.
yeah, it's like my choices are poor now. I'm making poor choices. Like even I picked him. It's like I made a poor choice of picking him. That's the way I look.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't.
Yeah, you made a poor you made a poor choice of picking him, huh? You made a poor choice of picking him. I'm gonna disagree. All right, I'm gonna disagree. I know y'all ain't used to that, but I'm gonna disagree, Nesto. I'm gonna say you made a poor choice in picking him. Okay, I'm gonna say that you made a poor choice in picking him. Now, am I right or am I wrong? Did he make a poor choice in picking his lawyer, or did he make a poor choice in picking him? Because see him on the screen, him right there, him with the bangs right there. Him on the screen has made this man do some very stupid things while he's been locked up. Has given him some of the worst fucking advice since he's been locked up. So I'm gonna say that picking him was probably the worst thing that he could have did. Now you're probably saying, well, what do you mean by that, Nesto? I mean, what do you mean by that, Native? Here's what I mean. Okay, what I mean is that these were his choices. Okay, these were his choices. Okay, all right. He had an A/B selection. This was. It wasn't like Nesto had 15 different women to choose from. Okay, all right. Then you could kind of see him saying, "Well, okay, he went the wrong direction. He looked at the wrong thing." No, 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 no. Him him on the right side of the screen. All right. Butterscotch the clown over here on the right side of the screen. Okay. B stands for butterscotch. Okay. B B stands for butterscotch the clown. Okay. Butterscotch over here on the right side is who he chose. He could have easily went with A. He could have easily went with the woman that is on fire in the Instagram post, right? Got on the dress, out here looking good, not looking her age, okay? But what Nesto decided to do was Nesto decided that he wanted to go with B, Butterscotch the Clown, okay? Butterscotch the Clown. That's who he decided that he wanted to fuck with forever, all right? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Yes, forever. Yeah. B. Butterscotch. Okay. And look, Deanne said that it stands for bubble guts. Okay. But he got Butterscotch the clown. Okay. This is a poor choice. This, I would say, is an even more poor choice than the lawyer that you pick, because at least the lawyer that you pick is actually doing something, Nesto. How about that? Butterscotch the clown ain't doing shit but running her little butterscotch mouth. Okay, right. So that's what I'm gonna say. That this is a much worse choice that you just made. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, Lady Bathsheba says, negative, use the pic of Miss Charlotte Strawberry now, that wonderful black gold studded dress. I'm gonna have to find it. Okay. Um, Joseph Bullitt said blowjob. I mean, oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Joseph Bullitt. See y'all trying to, it's cold outside, and I guess y'all trying to get this doggone furnace going. Is that what's happening? Y'all trying to get the furnace started because it's cold outside? How's cold? Let me see how cold it is out here in Atlanta. It's 40 degrees out here. All right. I revives. I can't believe you out there at that mountain. You know, I revives that the mountain is colder. You do know that, right? That when you go out to Stone Mountain, the temperature gonna drop at least another 5 degrees out there. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. I learned that the hard way going out there. I learned that the temperature is at least 5 degrees colder out at Stone Mountain. Okay, all right. So you be careful out there, Ari Vibes. I see you out here walking around the damn mountain. Nikki G, thank you so much for gifting one Native Tribe Urban Media membership. I do appreciate that. It went to Beautifully Made 13. Beautifully Made 13 is now it was all due to the generosity of Nikki G. Thank you so much, Nikki G. I do appreciate that. Beautifully Made 13. I know you're not new around here, but I will tell you, like I tell everybody else, if you're going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. You are the newest member of the tribe, and that is thanks to the generosity, again, of Nikki G. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Cupcake says B is for blasted bowels. Oh, cupcakes.
Aha! Aha!
Oh, cupcakes. True Beekeeper, thank you so much for gifting one Native Tribe Urban Media membership. I do appreciate that. Y'all, we now have another woman. All right. And that went to Lady Bathshua Moshe. She has received a membership and is now the newest member of the tribe. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Now, Lady Bathshua Moshe, I know you just heard me say it, but I'm going to say it again. If you going to come in here and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. You are the newest member of the tribe, and that is thanks to the generosity of True Beekeeper. Thank you. Ms. Boogie Down, thank you so much for the super chat. Ms. Boogie Down said Nestos chose violence over peace and beauty. He chose a man over a woman. He can choose a dude. Over a woman. He chose a dude over a chick. I could go on for days. Yes, Ms. Boogie Down. He did all of those things, okay? He did all of those things. And none of that makes sense, Ms. Boogie Down. But thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. All right. Let's listen to some more.
I'm going by what you're saying and what I heard.
And what I'm saying, what I read. Yeah, because people were talking about the lawyer.
Yeah, like I made a bad fucking decision. All right, then they make that joke, oh, so they won't get a divorce. No, that's cap. I got all of that. Okay, that's the political game. I got all that. But what happened was that when they throw her name all out there like that made it even dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she said strawberry flat out.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking it was leaked on purpose. I'm thinking the prosecutor or somebody had somebody do that on purpose because they wanted the story to get back out there so they can have somebody to come up and say something. I think that was the purpose of that whole situation.
Yeah, it was. So however it happened, that shit was leaked out, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So, I can't worry about what nobody talking about, what they're saying. I can't worry about none of that right now. I got to stay focused on me getting out here, and I can deal with this shit when I get out. That's the most powerful thing my brother ever said since I've been in here. You got to stay focused. You can fix that shit. He's right. This ain't my this ain't my first rodeo. Motherfucker hates on me. So I got to stay focused. I got to stay focused with you because your ass is out there now. You're out there now. You don't want to know is your family and whoever you done told. So that's out there too. So I don't really give a fuck for real. It's too late for all that. It's too late for that. I gotta go. I asked you. I said, man, you sure you ready for this type of shit going on? Yeah, whatever. Okay. But I don't want to hear that baby talking shit this morning. I don't need to hear that voice. I need to hear that business voice. I don't need to hear. Now this, I don't need to hear all that. I need to hear you straight. You got your ass sitting up in that bed. You listen to what I'm saying. Okay, because it's gonna take money. It's gonna take money, and I got to figure out what the fuck I got to do. So right now I have to get this man some help so I can be let free here. Hopefully they don't come up with no bullshit at the last day of me getting ready to go. So I know that they do it. They do a week before I go to let us set in. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what my eyes word right now. So I'm gonna call him and ask him if he give me 5, which I know he got it. And if he can't, I know he got resources. So
Pocket watching man. This motherfucker is watching all our pockets. This nigga know how much money I got, okay? This motherfucker, how you know Daryl? How you know what Daryl got, right? And why, like, even if you know Daryl got it, why you think he owe it to you, right? This is a pocket watching some of my bitch right here. This shit don't make no god doggone sense. I'm just saying, why is you, well, I know he got it, and if he don't, he got resources. What about your resources? Huh? Mr. Businessman, Mr. Businessy businessman, Mr. Nesto's Buckhead, Mr. Nesto's Security. You know what I'm saying? Remember the hater dance, y'all? I gotta find that hater dance. I need that. The hater dance. He's dancing on all the haters. Where your resources at, Mr. I was at the Steve Harvey camp. Remember you? Remember? Denzel gave him $1 billion worth of game, or whatever the fuck he said when he talked to Denzel. Remember that? Remember that? Where your resources at? Speaks volumes, don't it? It speaks volumes in what Nesto can't do for himself, and then expects other people to do for him. This is a sad motherfucker. I'm sorry. You know, the people that defend him, the people that like him for whatever reason, the people that think he innocent, all this other shit, I'm gonna say this loud and clear. This is a sad motherfucker that y'all supporting. This is a sad motherfucker that y'all like. This is a sad, sad Negro. This dude is less than a man, okay? Doesn't take care of his kids, doesn't protect his community, don't give a fuck about his wife. This is a sad, sad, sad human being that we're talking about right now, okay? But yet can pocket watch everybody else. Miss Boogie Down says, Native Facts, who the fuck is he that this grown-ass man has to give you his resources? Right. Right. Why does Daryl owe you this? Why? Now, I also want y'all to know, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries is here. Hello, Legacy Moon. How are you? So glad that you could be here today. Legacy Moon out here in these YouTube streets has made it in here, boy, y'all. Dr. Charles says, someone mentioned that this sounds like extortion. I agree. You know what else it sounds like, Dr. Charles? It sounds like Nesto is not in the mood for Sonya's sexy voice. Okay? It sounds like, see, here's the deal with Sonya, right? Sonya always thinks that Nesto is as horny as she is, okay? Sonya is under the impression that Nesto is just as horny as she is, and so therefore she thinks that the sexy voice, she thinks that he wants to hear that shit all the time, Dr. Charles. And Dr. Charles, Nesto said, I don't need to hear that baby voice. I don't need to hear none of that shit. Now, I also think it's funny that a man who was caught with CP on his phone will call her sexy voice her baby voice. Okay, I'm just saying. Words matter. Words matter, y'all. Words matter. He called it a baby voice, okay? And she thinks that it's sexy. So that kind of ties in to his whole thing that he's got going on, right? But he told her, I don't need to hear your baby voice right now. I need your grown business voice right now, which I don't know what the fuck that sounds like, but whatever. Okay? Whatever. He don't need the baby voice, but see, she wants to put on the baby voice because she thinks that Nesto is perpetually horny, which would be very inconvenient in jail. Being perpetually horny in the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility when you're on the men's side is very, very, very inconvenient. But for whatever reason, she's trying to get him all horned up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dimples Wimple says, Native Tribe Urban Media, he's the same man that buys cosmetics for himself. You can't expect too much from him. I have zero expectations from him, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Zero. CJ says Daryl said a total of 500 words between the two visits. I think you're overestimating that by about 300 words. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, y'all. This man right here is out of his ever loving mind. If he thinks that a total stranger, which Daryl at the end of the day is a total stranger, right? He might say he's known him for 20 years, but I don't think he knows Daryl like that. I don't think Daryl was hanging out with him like that. You know, I think that the interactions between him and Daryl have been very limited, just like the interactions between him and Dre were very limited, right? But some kind of way, because he's in Nesto's orbit and Nesto has been counting his pockets like he does everybody, some kind of way Daryl owes him some fucking money. That's all I'm saying. Boys Nana says he's having plenty of backside pounding. My God. My God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, Boys Nana. Jesus. Jesus. Let's listen to some more.
He said no, but I'm going to send him before I tell him. I'm going to send him, get him an ultimatum. I'm going to send him that article. And I'm going to call him back later. And if he pick the phone up, good. But he can't say, I ain't told her. That means that when I get out, nigga, and I get all the way up again, don't come in my face. Don't come in my face. Because it's going to be, because this ain't the first time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So let me get this straight, and y'all help me out, okay? Y'all help me out if I'm off base, right? What Nesto is saying is either you give me the money that I'm requesting right now, that I'm facing all of these charges. You give me the money to help me potentially get a lawyer that could potentially get out. Otherwise, if you don't do that, when I do get out without the lawyer that I need to help my lawyer to get me out, okay, that's a thing. When I do get out, don't come asking me for anything, because I am potentially, as a 20-time felon or however many time felon he is, am going to steal more things, and I'm going to come up and have a lot of things that I've stolen. Don't come get in my face about all of the illegal things I'm going to do after I get. Am I getting this right? Am I understanding this correctly? I'm just trying to make sure I get it. Don't come in my face when I get out and I am a bigger crook than I am now that I am caught in jail. Don't come get in my face and want things after I've stolen more things once I get it. Y'all, did y'all hear that the way I heard it, Joseph Bullard? Is that what I'm understanding, Jet Black Straight? I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the right page. Don't come get in my face, because I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna steal some more shit, and I'm steal some bigger shit. And so when I come all the way up off of the shit that I've stolen, once I get out, don't come get in my face and beg me for some of my stolen shit. That's the gist of it. Analytical one. Okay, I just want to make sure. CJ says, look, I need help with some of this stuff sometimes, y'all. CJ says Nesto swears he's that dude that people be jocking for him like he that dude. Nesto, you ain't that dude. Nesto, because if you were, you would have had bill money on your own. Okay, here's what I gather, right? Nesto gets out of jail, opens up a barbershop, right? Barbershop is moderately successful, then all of a sudden barbershop goes away. He opens up a security company, he ends up going to jail. He does all these things in between going to jail, right? 19 cycles, y'all. Keep that in mind. This man has been going through 19 cycles. That means he's been arrested, prosecuted, and let out of jail 19 times. They're cycles, okay? So because that has happened 19 different times, why in the fuck would I believe that if you did get out of jail, that some kind of way within a year or two after you've gotten out of jail, why would I not believe? Because see, there is a pattern, okay? This Nesto and Sonya's word. I'm not sure who came up with it first, because they both say the shit. There is a pattern of Nesto going to jail. So if I'm Daryl and you tell me, well, if you don't give me money when I get out, don't come get my face. I don't want to see you get my face when I get out this time. Don't come. If I'm Daryl, why would I not just believe in the pattern more than I believe in Nesto? Because see, the pattern tells me that I ain't worried about you coming up and doing all this other bullshit, because the pattern shows that your ass going back to fucking jail. Fortunately for all of us, including Daryl, we ain't got to worry about that, because guess who's on the case, y'all? Guess who's on the case? Guess who's on the case, Tanya B here? You know who on the case, Mary Willis, Angel Hair 62, DC Lively. You know who on the case, that we ain't got to worry about Nesto getting out no time soon. His name is Roberta Sean Hoover. You might call him Life Without Parole Hoover. You might call him Roberta Slacks, okay? All of those names are applicable, right? So we ain't got to worry about it. Daryl ain't got to worry about it. Sonya ain't got to worry about it. And Dion, you damn sure ain't got to worry about it, because his lawyer, DC Lively say tight suit, okay? His lawyer is known for not getting motherfuckers out of jail. That's right, Roberta Sean Hoover. He ain't one that gets you out, okay? All right? That's right, Roberta Slacks, because he killing you softly with how tight them goddamn suits are, y'all. We ain't got a yes, Janetta. Life without parole. That's right. We ain't got to worry about Nesto getting out, because according to the way that Sean Hoover operates in the courthouse, all right, not only would Nesto have to die in prison, okay, he would have to die in prison and then come back to life and then do 20 more years after he comes back from life. That's how Roberta Hoover rolls. Okay? I'm just saying, we ain't got to worry about it. We ain't got to worry about y'all. Okay, all right. Now, Bible ladies calls him Sean Hot Dog Neck Hoover. Now that ain't fair. Okay, that ain't fair. Okay, I'm just saying. That boy gonna get you some time. All right, you gonna have plenty of time to write books. Nesto gonna have plenty of time to develop some hooch cologne. He gonna be able to figure out a way to turn that damn toilet water in his cell into some cologne and maybe make some commissary money off of that. All right, that's how much time his lawyer is going to make sure that he gets. All right. All right, this is light work for Will Wooten. Trust me, Will Wooten ain't breaking a sweat. Will Wooten is probably going to be playing Sudoku on his phone. Will Wooten probably going to be playing Angry Birds on his phone. Okay, Will Wooten ain't this light work over there on the prosecutor side. Okay, this is light work on the prosecutor side. Okay, Sean Hoover gonna come with some bullshit. He gonna walk up there with his tight suit, gonna try to distract the damn jury with how tight his damn suits are, and it's gonna be over with, okay? Nesto gonna have enough time to develop how to bake some bread in the damn prison cell. He gonna develop the first prison oven, all right? Nesto gonna have time to write books, screenplays, stage plays. He gonna have time, y'all, all right? Fucking around with Roberta Hoover, okay? That's all I'm saying. That is all I am saying, all right? Janetta says, Janetta says he sounds so defeated in June 2023. Where did all the hope come from? Maybe Hoover did sell him a dream. He sold him a dream. Just like Janetta, just like somebody sold him them tight ass suits, okay? No, it'll fit, sir. No, it'll look good on you. No, no, no. Oh, what size your waist? You got a 52 waist? No, you can totally get into these 36 waists. No, 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 no. You can totally get into these 36 waists. It's going to slim you down. That's how somebody sold him them suits, Janetta. So yes, selling dreams is a thing. Okay, it's a thing out here in these Atlanta streets. Okay, whatever Quick Trip he bought that suit from, they told him that that shit was gonna fit perfectly. Queen Lily, Dr. Queen Lily. Hello, Dr. Queen Lily. How are you? Thank you so much for coming through on a Sunday. I appreciate that. Dr. Queen Lily says, I thought he wrote a book. I remember him, he told Shirley that. This man ain't wrote no book, Queen Lily. This man can barely talk. This man can barely talk. He ain't wrote no book. But trust me, he gonna have time to write a book by the time this trial is over, y'all. I'm telling you. Let's listen to some more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this ain't the first time. He was in the courtroom with me in the federal when I got that federal time. I ain't told nobody, I ain't snitched nobody. I turned myself in like a champ, all that. Bombed myself out, all that. And I opened up 3 businesses before I got down went in. So I really don't want to hear no bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. Don't get caught up in that he say, she say, whatever. The man said this.
No.
No, straight up. The man said this.
No, I know. That's what I was going to bring up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, all right, you know.
I'm not going to stress you.
Yeah, because it is stress because you got to look at, you're smart, but you can't let the other shit get in the way. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm dead serious. That's why I said I can't
No,
talk.
I know.
I can't talk to
I
you.
know.
Yeah, I can't do none of that. I can't do because they can't. Ain't nobody can help me right now but myself to put shit in perspective right. So here's the thing. I got a 2-way split. If the man say no, he not gonna give me the money. Okay, then fuck it. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I got to pounce on goddamn the lawyer. Let him know. Listen, man. I done paid you. You got all that money. You got this up to you to give you some more people. I can't do nothing else. The lady done told you ain't no more money. Ain't nobody got stressed. They ain't doing that. Them folks get fired. Guess what? They ain't gonna have shit. Ain't nobody finna pick their ass up. No nothing. You understand where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
General says he done gave me a letter up here and told me, listen, man, you know, them folks said that they ain't got no more money, they ain't spending no more money, they ain't doing nothing else for you. I already done sit here and told him that. But
right.
So I don't have to lie to nobody. Just got to listen what the fuck I'm saying. If it sound real or it don't sound real, it ain't my fault. I'm telling you the truth. Now, when the truth come out, you still don't want to hear it, it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Too fucking late. So I done told him all that. The affidavit, what you're saying, that's the affidavit that they did. He already put that shit in. He said, do you want us to put it in? He already done put that shit in. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
I hear you. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so what I'm saying to you is that it is what it is. What work and what won't, I can't worry about that. But what didn't work for me, if they done put the shit out there on my ass, so guess what? I get 2 things. I got to act like T.I. and Tiny. I got to do what the fuck I got to do until the shit blows the fuck all the way off and get on something else. And he went through the same thing. They went through the same thing. You remember that, right?
I'm trying to figure out who, when he did it, the affidavit, that could have did it too. That could have did it because somebody could have read that in the courthouse and put it out there too. But he didn't have to title it that. He could have just titled it affidavit in support.
Right.
You know? He didn't have to put a name on the affidavit and she would have just signed it. He could have just had it if the case was that and the other. And then it could have just been affidavit in support of bond. And that would have been that. And then she would have signed it, but it wouldn't have stood out like you putting it as affidavit of her name.
Right. Well,
because that's what the thing says. I remember I told you I saw it saying affidavit. Says.
So I gotta wait.
There's a way to keep things, kind of private when you're filing, and he didn't have to, like I said, label it as such. And I think because, so sometimes, too, because of the type of person he is, when we first spoke to him and he was just so all about himself, sometimes publicity make a person do a lot better than what they were doing, too. Because now his face is out there. So he might, you know what I'm saying, run with that and perform a lot better than what he's been doing. Just on the strength of now you out there. You get me? Because now there's a lot more focus on the case since it kind of went viral yesterday.
But you told her that?
So who is it?
His sister?
And I didn't talk to her, just sent her this stuff. It was late. I'm not trying to bother them. I don't try to call them after 5 like that. That was government.
See, let me tell y'all the way this works, right? Sonya is afraid to talk to these people that know more than she does. If you notice, like whenever he's asking her, well, did you tell them this? Did you tell? No, I haven't actually said. No, I didn't talk. No, because Sonya knows that these people know more than she does. Sonya knows that she is not an expert on any fucking thing, right? Sonya realizes that, all of this stuff, right? So therefore, Sonya is intimidated by these people and Sonya doesn't actually talk to them. That's why she never wants to call anybody. That's why she always wants to email them, because she knows her emails are probably going to get ignored and she doesn't have to actually talk to anybody. Sonya is crazy, but she not stupid. She knows that she cannot call these fucking people, right? So, so that's why she does not do these things. She's intimidated, just like Shirley intimidates her, right? Shirley intimidates the shit out of Sonya, and that's why she's always got to try to make herself better than her. She tries to make herself better than these lawyers, but when it comes to things that he's asking her, did you ask them that? Did you tell them that? No, she hasn't done that, and she's not going to, because she is stupid. Tanya B here says, nope, she has 35 years of legal experience and 20 years bar and restaurant experience. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly, Tanya B here, okay? Look, B-Ann says, right, that's why she's never talked to Shirley Strawberry, too insecure and intimidated, right? But she'll talk about her, right? She tries to hype herself up. She tries to make herself be something that she's not. Absolutely. We got a super chat from the rest is still unwritten. Okay, all right, no spaces kind of threw me off. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says they are really harping on this like it's a big deal. They don't have this much of a reaction to people finding out about their affair. No, nope, they don't. But thank you so much for the super chat. The rest is still unwritten. You know what is written? The rest is still unwritten. This nigga ain't getting out of jail. That's written. That is written. Okay. Kimberly Bloom says she was starting. She was talking low because she was getting ready to incriminate herself. Right. Exactly. We do have a member milestone. It is from DMV 703. Thank you so much for celebrating 6 months of membership. I do appreciate that. She says, absolutely love it here. Well, I absolutely love you being here. Thank you so much for the member milestone. And Echo Dance 668, also known as DMV 703. Let us do an echo dance to your member milestone. DMV 703, thank you so much for the member milestone. 6 months rocking with your boy. I do appreciate that so much. Thank you. The Real Brown Family Chronicle says all that experience has left Sonya with a hanging bottom lip. Damn, y'all are mean. Y'all are really, really mean. Okay. Let me see. Lady Bathsheba says, please do a panel when you're done. Ms. BD has a wonderful mind and that communication skills. That's dead on. I'll think about doing that, Lady Bathsheba Moshe. I will. I absolutely will. Let's listen to some more.
Now I will send her an email today and kind of speak on it a little bit more for you. But, that's fine. But no, I didn't say that. But I'm just saying how he was when you first met him.
I got you.
Some of this, some of that, this, that, and the other, Okay, so now this shit is out there. So you gonna make yourself. They are raising comments about the lawyer, and you gonna look like, you gonna look like you got egg in your face on this one, and people won't use you because they'll look at you on how you act on this one because now the case is out there. You don't look at your performance, and that's why a lot of people take. A lot of lawyers take it like your boy. What's the black dude named Ben Crump? He said this case just put his face out there. And one case gave him another case because of how he acted in one case. Although people always say that nigga don't know how to talk, because he don't. He sounds less than smart when he be talking. I be sitting there like, he sounds like he's stupid. But
now let's start here, y'all. Let's think about what she's saying. She said Ben Crump, the attorney, okay, sounds less than smart. She's on the phone with Ernesto Williams, all right? She's on the phone with Ernesto Williams, okay? She said that Ben Crump, the attorney, sounds less than smart. I want y'all to let that sink in. I'm going to let that marinate in y'all mind, okay, real quick, okay? All right? Is this making sense to anybody? Is this making sense to anybody? That Ben Crump, the attorney, sounds less than smart from somebody. Now, this is coming from somebody who believes that there's a cord running under Africa. Okay. Chanel Heslop lives in South Africa. She believes that where Chanel Heslop lives, there's a cord that runs under it that connects the internet to the world. She believes famously that Disney bought the Bible. Okay. All right. This person who believes these things is saying that Ben Crump sounds less than smart when he talks. Okay. All right. That's where we are right now in this. That's where we are right now.
Y'all sound clown. That sounds like a clown statement.
That sounds like the most clown shit I've ever heard in my life. What up, though? It do, Tanya be here. Okay. It do. All right. It really, really does. Okay. Ben Crump sounds less than smart to a lady that says that there's no evidence that Donald Trump is racist. Donald Trump was sued and found guilty of racial discrimination in the 80s when him and his father would not rent to black people. Okay. So Donald Trump faced a jury of his peers. And you know what a jury of his peers said? This nigga racist. That's what they said, okay? So to somebody that believes in Donald Trump, believes that Michelle Obama is actually a man, believes that that Joe Biden said that all U.S. currency is going away and that they were going to have nothing but cryptocurrency, this person said, y'all are y'all following where I'm going with this? Are y'all following me? Y'all are y'all feeling what I'm saying? This person said Ben Crump, the attorney, sounds less than smart. Okay. All right. That's what he Yeah, yeah, yeah. The rest is still unwritten says, wasn't she trying to get Ben Crump on Nesto case at one point? Absolutely. Absolutely was. Absolutely was. Yep. The woman he chose said audacity must have been free that day because, baby, what? Sonya, just shut the fuck up. Thank you. Thank you. Retro on my fro says, leave Ben alone, go Knowles. Ben Crump out of Tallahassee. That's right. That is right. Dr. Queen Lily says Sonya needs a straitjacket. She sure the fuck does, right? What are we talking about, y'all? What are we talking about? Why? Salt and Pepper Trust is bringing up old shit. Says this ninja can't say Canadian. That's Canadian. That mean he Canada or whatever you call it. Yeah, that's right. But yet Ben Crump sounds less than smart. Uh-huh. The real VB says sounds less than smart to an old ass side hen to an illiterate runaway slave talking habitual criminal. Girl, bye. Ain't that what she told Villanora? Girl, bye. Analytical one says Nesto, known for kosher social, ultimatum, and Canadian, whatever. Okay, smart. Right, exactly. Exactly. That girl says, Sonya don't research. She's a dumb conspiracy theorist. Correct. Hello, Miss Veronica. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Brown Wife says, Strawberry Sunday. Okay, I'm flying back from Dallas to Detroit with the tribe. Let the shenanigans begin. Thank you so much, Brown Wife, for being here. I appreciate that. Luna Brain Fireheart says her boyfriend thinks Maine is overseas. Thank you. How many examples do we need that she's talking to the most not smart sounding person walking the planet right now? Huh? How many examples do we need? Dr. Queen Lily says, illiterate runaway slave. Thank you, Dr. Queen Lily. Absolutely, he is. I'm just saying, Sonya, you got a tough hill to climb on that one now. You got a tough hill to climb on that one. Sweet Peasy, thank you so much for the super chat. For the super sticker, I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Kiss My Sass is here. It says, good day, tribe and family. I'm here. Yes, you are. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, let's listen to some more of this bullshit.
He do what he do. He get results. So the next person use him because those families don't have to take him. When he be popping up with the next family, they can be like, get out my face. You're not my attorney.
Right, that's right. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so.
That's true. That's true. So there we go. That's what's going on right now. I'm going to have to call you back after a while, and I'm going to call him, and I'm going to tell him what I got to tell him, and see what he say, and because this, to me, this is facing license and my lawsuit to be thrown out the door if I lose. So I'll be losing both ways, and I can't handle it. I ain't going to prove something I ain't do, and that's the thing I got to explain to him. I go if I did something, but if I ain't do it, I ain't going. I ain't trying to hear that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and you know my character. So, I don't pressure past everybody on this. Some people still steady. They still, they still like their same spot, however they do, consistent at that. But that wasn't me. I was consistent on moving forward. So, and that makes a lot of people. That's when they stuff. I got that part. I got that. Oh, now you need me now. I got all that. But I ain't let my pride get in the way. Because I let my pride get in the way.
You can.
Yeah, I can't. So if I, like I said, have my phone, I've been out of dealing with this shit. Been done with it. Yeah.
No, that's part of the thing too. Why he keeps making me want to have to stay there, so because it's a handicap to be in jail.
Yeah.
If he was out, even if he was out on house arrest, you still would have the ability to do what you need to do a lot better than being gagged because you can't really talk like you want to talk.
Yeah. This is true.
You can't move like you want to move. It makes you very dependent.
So today is Thursday, so we're gonna see what they gonna show us today, tomorrow, and then I got to next week, all next week, and then we'll see. We're just gonna see. So, but I got it right now. I got to concentrate on this money to get what I got to get to deal with that. Yeah. So I can't stop on that. Yeah. So I don't want to be wasting your time and your money on this phone on some bullshit. That ain't gonna help the process. So I don't want to do that at all. So that's it. So I'm hoping that this puts fire up on him, because he's out there as well as I'm out there. I mean, his career is on the line. Because this is a real high-profile case now.
Let me find the one that says, I'm going to find the one that has that.
This is a real high-profile case, y'all. It's 300 people here. We the only motherfuckers that know about this shit, okay? We the only people here, okay? It's 300 people here right now. If y'all would hit the like button, all right? If the 300 people here realize that this is some bullshit and ain't a high-profile case, I need y'all to hit the like button, okay? Let's get the likes up, all right? So maybe we can make this a high-profile case. But we all know, everybody that is here right now understands this ain't no motherfucking high-profile case, okay? Shit. What are we talking about right now? Okay, what are we talking about? This is a high profile case right now. This is a high pro. Who told you that, Lamont? Huh? Where you get that from? Who told you? Dre? Because Dre don't know how Google work? Is that why you think that? Who told you that? Who told you it was high profile, Nesto? I'm just saying. I really want to know. Did Dion tell you because he heard it on TikTok? He keep getting them TikToks. Is that why you think this high profile? Nigga. DC Lively say this is the lowest profile case in the U.S. It is bad. It is. Kimberly Bloom said more like Tales from the Hood. Right, exactly. Y'all hit the like button, okay, for this high profile case, Jet Black Straight. Shit.
I'm going to send that to him.
You gotta talk. You gotta get set up. You just like, I can't handle that part right now.
I'm going to send the video that has the comments on it where they talk about the attorney's performance, your attorney's performance to him. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes. All right. Yes. So he can see or hear. Oh, I don't care. You gotta care, bro, because this is me.
That's him too. That's loss of business.
There you go. So it is what it is.
That's how he eats. You know what I'm saying?
It is how he
You better realize your name gonna be out there like his name is out there.
Yeah, it's like he won in his mind. He won.
I mean, he was in a bad outcome. That picture that they trying to put on you, hurts a lot because it gave you that $800,000 bullshit.
Right.
But it was just a reaching stretch on the prosecutor's side and the police, I would say, because they know damn well that that shit ain't you. It ain't yours. It wasn't your shit.
I got you.
But
what time you gonna be fully awake? Because I need you to listen out when I talk to this man.
I'm awake. I hear you. I just haven't been talking, so
Okay, all right. And I need to call that other lawyer. I need to get on his ass and see what he gonna do. I definitely need to see that. Straight up.
That's fine. You want me to call him this morning?
Yeah, we'll call him when I get through talking to him, because I need to call. If you ain't no call, I'm going to call him on three-way, and I'm going to talk to him.
Who you want to call?
Huh?
Who you want me to call on the three-way?
Yeah, I want
the attorney?
I want you to call. I'm talking about the Pete guy.
Yeah, that guy. Anthony Pete.
Yeah.
I would say around 11 might be a good time. Because court is usually 9. They're usually in court around 9 o'clock in the morning. So usually around 11, 12 lunchtime. I'm usually not in court.
Okay. What time is it? Is it 9 o'clock yet?
Yes, 9 o'clock exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to call you back, and I'm going to call him there and see what he say, and we can go, because I need to get that money. If he ain't got it, he can come up with it easy, but I don't think he'll let me sit in here for no $5,000. That's not his character.
Of course.
Huh?
I hear you.
Yeah, if he got the capabilities to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see now, but if he don't, hey, that's his loss, because he done me like that before. And then it was about, when somebody say, oh, man, you didn't even call me to come, man. You did it for everybody, but you didn't do it for me. He one of them type of people.
Sometimes I just be bullshit when they say that after the fact. You know?
Yeah.
All of that. Just like when you talk to a person and they start talking about their money woes and all that shit, right, when you get on the phone with them saying, knowing he might need me to help him with something, but I'm going to just come with this so that he don't ask me for shit.
Right.
People do that.
Right.
It just do that. They do that. That's why, again, my ass be by myself. I don't deal with nobody.
Your ass be by yourself because don't nobody want to be around your ass, okay? And I mean that figuratively and literally. Nobody wants to be around your ass because you shit all the time and you smell bad. So therefore, nobody wants to be around your ass, all right? You said it correctly, Sonya. You got your words right that time. Nobody wants to be around you because, Sonya, you have an awful attitude and you're really not a social person, okay? So don't try to blame it on other shit, okay? That's not the thing. Don't try to blame it on other things other than the fact that nobody likes the way that you talk. Nobody wants to be around somebody that believes in all these weird-ass conspiracy theories. And honestly, nobody wants to be around these MAGA people, especially in 2025. So let's just be real about it, okay? Don't blame it on nothing else. Oh, that's why I don't like this. That's why my ass be by. That's why I don't be my ass. Don't be around nobody. Nobody wants to be around your ass, okay? All right, diaper dandy. Nobody wants to be around your ass at all.
You got to deal with
Stay out the way. Stay out the way.
You got to deal with somebody, because if I didn't deal with you, I wouldn't be this far with you. So you got to deal with somebody now. Everybody ain't gonna be up. I just got unfortunately this time with you. So.
Well, I got my kids, so siblings, so I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to every day them, but I got my my siblings. I deal with them.
Yeah, I got it. I know what's going on.
I deal with them. That's it. But you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't blame nobody. What is it called? I don't pick up strays.
Shut up. I'm a stray. So.
I love you.
Oh, piece of shit. That's what they say.
I love you.
Yeah, I know it. I know you do. I'm all there. I feel like Trump right now.
Oh,
yeah.
I love you.
Y'all ever notice Nesto be comparing himself to motherfuckers that got money? Now, granted, Nesto does compare himself to motherfuckers that do some crazy shit like OJ and Trump. But the issue is that Donald Trump got money. He ain't got as much money as he says he has, but Donald Trump has money. OJ Simpson had money, okay? OJ Simpson was able to put together a very, very expensive team of lawyers to get him out of the trouble that he was in. But yet Nesto feels that he can compare himself to Donald Trump. He wants to compare himself to Young Thug. He wants to compare himself to all these people whose bank accounts is in the positive. Okay? All right? He is Mr. Bounce Check. But he wants to compare himself to people that have money. Ain't that some shit? Yes, these people have been in trouble. Yes, these people have been investigated. Yes, and Donald Trump was even arrested. Donald Trump had been down the right street, okay? But Donald Trump got money, okay? There's a huge difference. Huge difference between Donald Trump and Ernesto, okay? Now, it's not that big a difference between Donald Trump and Sonya because they both got bad hair and they're both white men, right? So they have those things in common. But between Nesto and Donald Trump, huge gap. Huge gap. That's right there, girl. T.I. and Tiny, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's finish this first call.
okay, I love
Because
you.
you out here fucked up, but I love you.
Yeah, they got me fucked up for 1 minute. That's it. That's it. 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so what you think? Let me hear what else you think. Oh, this is too early for you to even think about processing what I just said to you.
I don't know. And I went to the restaurant downstairs last night around 11 o'clock, 10:30, some shit. We never knew that phone. I sat at the bar. Nobody was sitting beside me, so you could see me, right? 4 people sat down after me. Man, the bartender went to everybody but me. I was heated. He kept going to everybody but me.
What?
I'm sitting here like, how was he just, and he's steady in front of me, cleaning and picking stuff, but he won't look up at me, right? Black dude.
Okay.
Sitting here like, this motherfucker, I'm steady. Like, can you look up so you can take my order?
Nobody wants to be around your ass. You just said that. Nobody wants to, you don't be around nobody. Nobody wants to be around you. Sonya, even the bartender don't want to fuck with you. The bartender gets paid to fuck with drunk people and fix drinks and talk to people. It's a very social job. Not even a bartender wants to be involved with you. Okay? You should have just got your ass up and left. Honestly, what is you getting heated about? You if I look, I'm not finna do a whole bunch of arguing if them people ignoring me. I'm not finna beg you to take my money, right? I'm out. I'm out. You ignore me. But no, Sonya wants to be the Karen that she is, right? Right? Now, Ms. Mesmerized says that it's bad energy. You damn right. Anytime, Ms. Mesmerized, you done been in a bar before. You know damn well the bartender go to everybody. Now, anytime the bartender ignore you, you got some bad shit going on. You right. Bad fucking energy. Attitude and Tylenol says it's a made up story. Probably so. Look, well, Kiss My Sass says, I promise you this. I've never sat at a bar and got ignored. Yeah. I'm thinking Attitude and Tylenol might be onto something. This is probably some made up shit.
And he and then he'll bounce and go somewhere else, and he'll go pour people drinks, or he'll go take somebody's order. And I'm just sitting here like, so he came close enough to me, but he wasn't facing me. He was facing the other way, doing something. And I said, are you going to just keep ignoring me and not take my order? And he was like, first of all, you're not going to yell at me. And I was like, the music is loud and you're over there. It's one thing if I'm yelling and cussing, but I'm yelling because you're not close to me. And I was just talking this loud. I wasn't screaming at him because,
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Nesto gives any fucks about what she's talking about right now? Just saying. Do you think Nesto right now, holding this phone, gives any fucks about what Sonya's talking about right now? Just let me know. Because Tessie Jules says 0. I'm going to say 0 fucks are given. All right? Goddess Squad says she couldn't wait till it was her turn to talk. Right, exactly. Nesto don't give a fuck about what she's talking about right now. Talking about the bartender. This man just said he fight for his life sentences, and trying to get $7,000 in Daryl, and now she come with some bullshit ass bar story. Let's listen to it though.
not about to cause a scene or anything like that. And he was like, because I don't have to take your order. And I was like, at this point, I don't even want you to take my order. Get me a manager. And so he just walks off, faggot ass, right? And so he goes back around and starts doing other things. So I go to the waitress.
Good, I'm listening.
So I go behind me and I just grab a waitress. And I was like, can you bring me a manager, please? And so she's like, all right. So the manager comes over there. And I was like, I've been sitting at this bar for like 10 minutes. I said, 4 people have sat after me. And you see they're drinking. Everybody's been, attended to. I said, but your bartender keeps walking by me, not even addressing, not even saying hi, not putting a napkin down or anything. I said, I got 20 years in this industry, and I know how hospitality works and how bar service is supposed to work. I said, and he keeps You have 1 minute remaining.
Do you have to have 20 years in the industry? All right, so we got 30 some odd years in law, 20 some odd years in the hospitality bar industry, right? Do you have to have that much experience to know that a waiter should or a bartender should be taking your order? I don't understand why people do that. Why they feel the need to flex like what they do or their experience. It doesn't take all that. Just tell the people what the problem is. If you're going to complain Karen, if you're going to do the black Karen thing, just tell them what the problem is with your service. You don't have to go and flex some weird history and give your fucking resume to the people, because trust me, as someone who is a former manager of customer service, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. When you start complaining to a manager and start flexing about what you do and how many years you've been doing it, we don't give a fuck. Let me tell you, when you're a manager, the only thing that we're trying to get to is how to resolve your issue. What is the problem? I don't give a fuck if you are a janitor. I don't give a fuck if you're the CEO of the company. When you're making your complaint to a manager, we don't give a fuck what you used to do. Shut the fuck up and tell me what the problem is so I can fix it and finish doing the other shit I'm responsible for as a manager, damn it. That's all I'm saying. We don't care. We don't care about your 20 years in the industry of doing some shit. Go back and do that shit. Tell me what the problem is. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Trust me. I've had this conversation with people.
She was like, oh, you want to sit at the table? She was very nice. You want to sit at the table? Blah, blah, blah. What? Are you in and out?
Okay, no, they finna go off. I'm trying to make sure. I'm finna get the guy. Call him in a minute. I need to call there. I'm listening to you. So how many views you done got now?
How many? Who you got now?
How many views Fat Boy done got now?
Oh, you so silly. I have to look that up.
They
You
still
have to call me back.
talking about this shit? It's been 4 days
It's been a day.
Huh?
I said, I'm sure they are. It's only been a day.
Oh, a day?
He did that yesterday.
Oh.
He posted that like late Monday, Tuesday.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
It's going to go out.
Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Okay, so we have moved on to call number 2. All right. This is where it gets good. Okay, this is where it gets good. It's gonna get real good. Okay, all right. I promise it is. Did we learn anything in call 1? Did we learn anything? I don't think we did. I don't think we learned anything. Look, hold on. Attitude and Tylenol. I want to highlight this again because this is what I used to do all the time too. Attitude and Tylenol said, my favorite line is, so let's move this forward. What can I do for you right now? Which means hurry up and shut the fuck up. Right. People don't give a damn about what your experience is. I'm telling you this. If you are one of these people, and I hope none of you are this person, but if you're one of these people that has to say, well, I work in customer service, and if I did this, then it would be this, and I work in customer service, and if it was this and this, if you have to do that, please stop. Because let me tell you something, that does not make the outcome any different. Nobody gives a shit. Please shut the fuck up. So yes, attitude and Tylenol, that was also a line that I would use. Okay. I'm just giving y'all the real. All right. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not saying don't complain about things, but what I am saying is that don't waste them people's time when you are complaining. Get to the point. They got other shit to do besides talk to you about your cold ass fries. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. I'm just saying. Look, Yee, aka Abuelita, thank you so much for the super chat, says, how can you have 20 years in the restaurant industry and 30 years in law? That's why I keep telling y'all that this woman is at least 150 years old, okay? Look, I'm just telling you, because she also did a stint in prison, okay? So make it make sense, Yee, aka Abuelita. I'm just telling you, all right? She's at least 150 years old. But thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Well, Kiss My Sass says not a damn thing was learned native. Okay, I'm with you. I am with you. Okay, I am totally with you. Uh, Erica Watson says, "Whoa, this girl dumb as hell. This man don't give a fuck about what she talking about. Show don't. Not a fuck is given about that right now. But let's see. Maybe he'll give a fuck in call number 2. Let's see."
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready for what?
I'm finna call Daryl.
You want to call who?
Daryl. His name is Daryl.
You want me to call your friend?
Yeah, let's get a call on 3.
He's only been talking about Daryl for the last 3 phone calls, damn Sonya. What the fuck you mean? Pay attention, dummy. Daryl, the one he needs the money from, because you can't give him $7,000. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, that's right. Look, Attitude and Talon, thank you so much for the super chat. Attitude and Talon says, don't forget she was a CEO for 5 years. How could I forget? How could I forget? I'm just, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Thessie Jules says, Native, I learned Sonya will whine and lie no matter what. Absolutely, she will. Absolutely. Let's see how this call with Daryl goes. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh, no.
You got something right with?
No, I just sent you on the phone number. What's the phone number? What's the phone number?
7.
You up so early?
Yeah, he get up at 6 o'clock every morning.
Daryl is current.
Daryl get up at 6 o'clock every morning because Nesto is a little bit of a stalker. Let me tell y'all something. I've been living here for a minute now, and the people across the street, I don't know what time that nigga get up. Okay, do I know him? Yeah. Do I talk to him sometimes? Yeah. Do I know what time the nigga across the street wake up? No. It ain't none of my damn business, okay? This nigga know what time Daryl wake up, y'all. Daryl wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. What the fuck? Jeez. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. We gotta listen to this phone call between Nesto and Daryl.
Unavailable. Please speak clearly.
Oh, what number you calling for? Oh, 404.
Okay.
Didn't make sense why his phone's off.
His phone's not off, dumbass. It said Daryl was not available. Daryl is not taking no damn calls from no damn prison right now. Shit. And why the fuck she ain't leave a message? Why don't Sonya understand the urgency of this shit? You know, Miss Communicator, Miss I'm in law, Miss I got all this experience. You got experience in the restaurant business and in hospitality, but you don't know how to leave a message when the nigga life is on the line. Daryl is needed to save his life, but yet you cannot leave a message for Daryl. What the fuck? Why you hang up? I don't understand.
Oh, that's an answer machine, ain't it?
Text them. So
Oh, okay.
sometimes people, if they don't have numbers saved, they don't, if someone wants to take the call.
Oh, that's right.
You could have just hit a button that completely just put it for voicemail because you didn't recognize the number. So you get those calls, and stupid ass calls. I get those, and I block them, and it's still, fuckers still get through and call again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, damn, but if he call you back,
hopefully he'll call me back while I'm on the phone. Look what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta kind of. Yeah, he don't know nothing about you though. He don't. So he'll probably be kind of talk to you or whatever.
I would just tell him a time to call back. So.
Yeah.
Or just to answer the phone next time I call. When you call, that's all. You don't have to talk to me like that.
Okay. Okay. So let me hear your other thoughts. Did you send my picture?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it yet. So I'll probably get it around 1 o'clock. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let me get it clear so understanding. So me and you can be on the same page. You cannot get caught up. You cannot get caught up. Okay. Okay. Now.
She is so going to get caught up. She is so going to get caught up. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says also she has decades of construction experience. Decades. Okay. Decades. She's built houses and shit. Okay. The rest is still unwritten. Do you see why I say this heifer is 150 years old? All right. She is 150 years old. She done been to prison a few times. She did CEO. She done worked at stadiums. She done built buildings, and she got 30-some years of law, 20-some years in the hospitality industry. She's 150 years old. The rest is still unwritten. I'm telling you. But thank you so much for the super chat and reminding us about her construction background, okay? My Bell says, hi, everybody. Native, do you think that Hoover would use Sonya as an example, saying that Nesto believes she was a paralegal, but she only made things worse for him? That would be the worst fucking strategy. That would be the worst strategy ever. But do I think that Sean Hoover would use it? I mean, hell, why not? He said that Shirley should have known the car was hers because she got in it. So it's a possibility. Nothing is off the table, my Bill. Nothing is off the table, okay? Major's wife says, I think Daryl talked to Shirley. That's why he ghosted Nesto. Probably. Dr. Charles says, I'm telling y'all, she does have 35 years experience in something. That back ain't flat for nothing. What? Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles. What in the world, Dr. Charles? Dr. Charles, I can't help but laugh at that, Dr. Charles. I'm telling you. That's good. I can't help but laugh at that, Dr. Charles. That's hilarious. It's actually very funny. Oh my God, let's listen, y'all.
I just listen to it now. Damage has already been done. So that should have been done 9 months ago to me. Okay, damage control when they first put me on there. All right, so this shit here, this is even more damage control. But that has officially everything. I got to start over brand new anyway, which I already knew that. But the only thing about it is, with this out there like that, with that lead chart, that ain't my character. So I can't do numbers go the other way. I got to, everything I do got to be paperwork. I got to sue. That's the only thing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody really going to really fuck with me like that because of my business character. So whatever I try to do, get a job, whatever, ain't nobody trying to fuck with me like that because they don't think I'm too, we call it resume, too high much on the resume. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Too overqualified. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You too overqualified for what? What is Nesto too overqualified for? Too overqualified? Nigga, okay, all right. Okay, Nesto. You too overqualified for shit. All right, what the fuck ever, all right.
I just gotta sit here and fight this shit. So I just want to make sure you understand I can be out here in 2 weeks or I can be sitting this motherfucker for another year. It can go both, it can go any kind of way.
Goddess, I'm waiting on my paperwork. Goddess Guab, I keep telling you, I'm waiting on my paperwork. I am. My paperwork ain't came yet. I'm waiting for Nesto to sue me, okay? Sue that girl. I'm waiting on it. I ain't got my paperwork yet. Paperwork should be coming soon, though. Hell, maybe, possibly. I don't know. But then again, does he have a lawsuit lawyer right now? Does he have a lawsuit lawyer? Does anybody know? Because the only lawyer I know he has is Roberta Sean. I don't know that he has a lawsuit lawyer to sue me, Goddess. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Blue Sapphire says, I think I must have missed something. What the heck is he overqualified for? You haven't missed a thing. Okay, Blue Sapphire? Not a damn thing. All right. Yeah, you haven't missed a thing, and I haven't missed my paperwork for being sued. All right. Now, once he gets a lawsuit lawyer, which maybe, I don't know, maybe Sean Hoover, a lawsuit lawyer, and can get him one, maybe that's it. Okay. And Goddess says, Sonya about to send you that paperwork from her law firm. Okay. I'm waiting on it. It is Christmas time. Maybe that, Christmas stuff does get through the mail slowly. Okay. So maybe that's Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what the fuck it is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just letting you know that up front so you know what's going on. So that's the worst thing I can say right now. So if they do come up with some more bullshit, I know I'll be sitting here another year. Actually, I could be sitting in the county jail for 2 years. Maybe 3 years of my life sitting in the county jail with all that shit going on right now. And it's petty shit. It ain't like no murder. It's just stack on top of stack on top of stack. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Is what?
Gotta keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
It's very exhausting. It's very exhausting. But I'm gonna keep my brain other par. Focus on what I gotta do. And I'm gonna take the money you gave me. I'm gonna go order me some more pads and shit. So I can finish it or write when I need to write. So I got to keep this shit going. But that's kind of what my mind is right now. I'm gonna toss him in. You got to get that little chance to pay the change so I can get his man so he can get him some help because he looked exhausted on my shit. That shit wasn't. If I saw it and you saw it and everybody else saw it, I wasn't wrong. I'm done.
You're not done.
What do you say?
You're not done.
Yeah. So that's what I see. It should be super embarrassing. And if you can, you need to call that lawyer and call and text that girl, see if she got the video and all that.
I sent it to him too. I sent it to him last night on the phone.
Apparently, the paperwork that I'm waiting for occurring the cupcakes is Dear Mr. Nader Tribe. I innocent man. I don't know, and you don't know my character. I'm sue you. Absolutely. That's apparently that is apparently that's the paperwork that I'm waiting on. Damn it, I'm waiting on my paperwork. Shit, I'ma sue you. Yeah, I believe it. I believe he's gonna sue me. I do.
Text it to me. I texted to your lawyer. I texted him. I text her and told her to just look it up on YouTube. Just type it in and watch everything that pops up. But I actually sent the actual article that Trisha sent me. I sent that to him, to Krill.
Oh, okay.
You got it. I sent it to him last night. You know, he don't respond to me. So he's just having his assistant respond. But that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, she probably ain't looked that shit up. She probably didn't. She have to kind of be thorough with her. She ain't like him. She have to be thorough with her. Then she gonna look it up.
No, she gonna look it up. Cause she gonna look it up. Trust me. Trust me. She gonna look it up.
Wow.
Yeah. She gonna look it up. No for sure. And altogether, it's like about 80,000 views if you look at all the articles that's out there.
80,000. That's a lot of people. That's a football.
A lot of people.
That's 2 footballs.
A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people in 2 days. I mean, but you know, he was exaggerating, and you know the way he was doing it, the guy, and you know people like news, you know, gossip and all that type shit. And I told you Steve Harvey been kind of hot out there lately with his shit, so this is all affiliated in a sense. So you know, because she part of that clip, you know.
Right.
So,
well, shit I don't know, I can't worry about it. Shit I do know, I got to continue pushing down on this shit. So I'm going to push down on this shit. You got to push down. Fucked up situation. Yeah. So, yeah. That's it then. Yeah, he ain't answering the phone. Wow.
well, he don't know it's you, so, I mean, don't take it like that. He don't know. It's a stranger at 9 o'clock in the morning. He could think it's a telemarketer. When I text him, I'm calling from Nesto. Oh. We know you have Nesto, right?
Yeah. Okay. So what else you got to say? Let me hear what else you got to say.
I was watching your video last night.
Which one is that?
The one with you and Dion. He was cutting your hair and he was talking.
Oh, you was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, then. What made you go that far?
I just want to see your face.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Gee whiz. Sonya,
That sound clown. That sound like a clown statement.
Obsession and admiration are not the same. Okay? Can we establish that? Can we establish that being obsessed with somebody is not the same as liking somebody or admiring somebody or even being in love with somebody? Like obsession is not healthy. She is looking up old videos of Nesto because she wants to see his face. She talks to this man every day. She says she sleeps with his pictures, right? She sleeps with the picture next to him. She's got his pictures. Now I'm not making this up. I ain't never been to her house. I'm telling you what she said. She said that when you walk in, she's got his picture on the refrigerator, right? As if it's a third grader's art project. She's got it on the refrigerator. She's got a picture in the bed. She's got his picture in the bathroom. And she's looking at old YouTube videos of him getting his hair cut for 18 hours by Dion because she wants to see his face. Obsession is not healthy, okay? It's not. It's just not healthy at all. And it's not a good look for somebody that's in their upper 80s, all right? When you get to be 88, 89 years old, you should not be obsessing over some Negro that's in jail, Sonya. Damn it, man. Didn't you learn that in the first century of your life? You ain't learned that from nobody. You say you talk to men all the time. I guarantee that any man that you talk to and you say that you got a man picture on your refrigerator, that you got it in the bathroom, that you sleep with it in the bed, and then you want to go watch him on YouTube to see his face, I'm going to say that that man that you talk to, if he's worth a damn, is going to tell you that that is unhealthy obsession. You weird ass stalker, you. I'm just saying. CJ says she got it bad. It's terrible. It's terrible. Bible lady said it's a sad day when you have to go to YouTube to see your incarcerated boyfriend's face. Exactly. Exactly. And Boys Nana said, and it's a married man. Right. Yes, Cupcakes, it is creepy-okie. And yes, my Ty, she said his picture's in the bathroom. Right. Bible said his pictures on the refrigerator. She also had them in the bathroom and on her desk when she would work at the law office. For a married man, Bible lady, this man has a wife. Okay. Dimple says, what in the fatal attraction is going on with her? It's so weird though, right? It is so weird how obsessed she is with this guy. And this guy don't give a fuck about her or her baby voice. He was not in the mood to hear her baby voice. But it's just not, and I've had people come in my chat and tell me, well, Native, have you ever been in love? I have been in love, but guess what? When I was in love, I wasn't doing none of this shit that she was doing. And when I was in love, it wasn't with somebody that was already fucking married, okay? These people that try to come in with all these weak ass excuses for Sonya and Nesto and want to make it seem like their being together is some kind of way a good thing or some kind of way something that we all should understand are on some bullshit. Okay? That's complete and utter nonsense. Yes, I've been in love before, but guess what? When I was in love, the person wasn't married, they weren't incarcerated, and they weren't being charged with heinous ass crimes, and they weren't married. Okay? All right? I'm just saying. And the person that I was in love with, did I walk around and put their picture everywhere I went? Fuck no. All right? No, I didn't do that. And we're not going to try to normalize this shit, okay? And make it seem like this is normal behavior when it's not. It's not normal, it's not healthy, and it reeks of being a fucking stalker. Now, imagine if for whatever reason, Nesto got a better attorney and was able to get out of jail, right? And he comes out and Sonya never sees him. what do you think would happen to her brain? Her brain would explode, bloop, 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 and she would know how to handle that shit. That's what happened. That's the other side of obsession. That's the other side of stalking. When the person rejects you, you will go to extremes, right? And if Nestor were to get out and start running the streets of Atlanta like he normally does, starts running the streets of Atlanta and is over here fucking with this one, stealing ambulances and giving them to this one, taking this one's money, writing bad checks over here, and just all gallivanting all around Atlanta with all these different women. What you think that this obsessed, weird little conspiracy theory believing heifer is gonna do? I'll let y'all fill in that blank. Okay? I will let y'all fill in that blank because we all know that she would not have a good reaction to that. We all know that the stalking is going to get turned up to 100. We all know that she going to be all over Atlanta trying to find this man and going crazy when she can't, pulling out whatever ponytail is stuck in the back of her fucking head. She probably going to pull the bangs out too. It's not healthy. And when we watch these things, we are watching a very unwell person try to have a relationship with a very unwell person. That's what we're listening to, y'all. Okay? Let's listen.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming soon. It sure is. Yeah, it's coming soon. Don't worry. Hey, you can't go to life on cookies and candy now all the time. You gotta have some meat with the shit. So right now I gotta deal with the meat right now. Meat gotta cook. So I gotta keep letting the shit cook. Like I said, there's more people who went through way worse than me. And out there banging their head to death out there right now. They came all the way back up. So just gotta do what I gotta do.
Just looking at and I think this is just when you was going into the coffee shop and they was talking about the lottery ticket.
Oh,
that
yeah,
video.
yeah. Okay.
That video too. Simpler times. That's before you got all bougie.
Simpler time. Man, I was struggling like a motherfucker then. I just came home.
Yeah, I know, but you still was a little bit simpler in the way you was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know about that part. It just seemed like that because I was working.
I mean, you was grinding for your wife, but I mean, still, you were still grinding. You had, dreams, and you was trying to grow, of course.
Right.
But it still was a little bit,
Okay. So you saying I got down? Well, I ain't wool out right now though. I don't got no straight tank game right now.
You're still bougie.
Yeah, no, I don't see that no more. I don't see that. Not alone with the cover on with a bunch of fucking hammer faces and goddamn thick ass goddamn balloon glasses on. Shit.
I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Sonya, bougie Negroes do not go to jail 19 times. They don't. Bougie Negroes ain't doing a 10-year bid for no armed robbery. Bougie niggas ain't picking up guns and going out and putting them in people's faces and demanding their belongings. That's not the actions of bougie people. I know some bougie ass niggas, okay? I know some. All right. Let me tell you what bougie niggas do. They go to their 9-to-5 jobs. All right. They apply for promotions. Okay. They go to their 9-to-5 jobs. They eat their lunch. They get in their well manicured car. Okay. All right. They go home and they fix dinner. Maybe it's a meal kit that they get. All right. They clean their kitchen, they clean their house, and they repeat. They do that 5 times a week. And then on the weekends, they go sit out on the boat and they party with their friends. And then they come back home. That's what a bougie nigga do. A bougie nigga don't do street shit. See, Sonya wants Nesto to be a street nigga and a bougie nigga at the same time. And I'm going to tell you right now, the two things don't exist in the same plane. Now, do you have some bougie niggas that's doing fuck shit? Absolutely. Absolutely, you do. Are they going out, though, and pulling weapons on people and demanding their belongings like Nesto has done in the past? Absolutely not. So I don't know why she thinks that this bougie shit is a flex for Nesto, because I don't know a bougie nigga that never learned how to talk. I don't know a bougie nigga that never learned vocabulary words. I don't know a bougie nigga that didn't graduate high school. Okay? I don't know a bougie nigga that's gonna say, I went to Job Co. Sonya, bougie niggas don't go to Job Co. Okay? Bougie niggas go to college. Some bougie niggas go to HBCU. Some bougie niggas join fraternities. But I'm gonna tell you something right now, Sonya. Bougie niggas don't go to Job Co. Okay? Well, it's Michi3. Hello, Michi3. How are you? Thank you so much for being here today. B. Ann says Nesto masquerades around bougie people to take advantage of them. He's a street nigga. Thank you, B. Ann, who likes expensive cars he's never paid for. Exactly. That is exactly right. Okay. First lady said, well, Native, you kind of described Puff. The Puff Daddy conversation is a whole other conversation. Trust me. Trust me. I know. Major's wife says she's actually using it as an insult. I know. I know she is. I know she is. But it doesn't make sense, Major's wife. That's what I'm saying. Aquarius Base says her references to bougie is only about money because she doesn't have it like Shirley. Correct. Correct. That's the jealousy coming out, right? That is the jealousy of his lifestyle that he didn't have, but his wife provided for them. See? She don't like Shirley. She does not like Shirley, and that is why she talks about Shirley, and that's the reason why she talks about all the shit that Shirley was able to provide in this relationship. Nesto ain't fucking bougie. Are you fucking serious?
They can't see you. They had your face blacked out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they couldn't see your face. They had a black thing across your face.
I had it. That was me with a
yeah. Okay. Okay, they couldn't. They were talking about that.
But yet, Ben Crump sounds not smart. She didn't know that Nesto had a face mask on. She thought that they put a black thing over his face. But yet, this heifer right here, the one that just said that Ben Crump sounds not smart. I'm just gonna let that breathe, okay? I'm gonna let that breathe. I'm gonna let y'all take that in real quick. She did not know Nesto had on a face mask. She thought that Nesto's face was being blacked out. Not too long ago, she said, follow me, that Ben Crump, the attorney, the one that went to law school, the one that has a law degree, she said Ben Crump sounds not smart when he talks. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying, cupcakes. I'm just saying. She said that Ben Crump, somebody who actually fights for justice for families who can't fight for themselves, right? Someone who has inserted himself into cases that needed representation. Trayvon Martin, most notably, right? She said he sounds not smart, but she didn't even know Nesto had on a face mask. I'm gonna let this shit play because this heifer too dumb for me.
That was me.
I don't know what. Yeah. I don't even know what he looked like.
No. Okay, so you're saying you couldn't even see me then?
There was so many people on the board. It was like 15, 20 people on the screens. So you couldn't see.
They had blue on.
You could see from afar, but you couldn't see faces. Put it like that. You couldn't zoom up and see a face. To ID. You couldn't ID nobody on there. You couldn't tell.
He must have zoomed that off. They must have zoomed that off TV or something. I mean, like
they recorded the screen. What they did was
that's what they did.
They watched it during the court hearing, and then they recorded it, the whole hearing.
Wow.
So they had to know about the hearing prior.
They did.
So I'm thinking that affidavit did it, or either the prosecutor's office leaked the shit. Somebody from the courts leaked it.
Right.
Because you've been in there a whole year, so for that just to come out right at that hearing, and then what he should have did was he should have not read none of the charges. He should have just read the case numbers because they had the information in front of them. They didn't have to read off none of the charges. They just kept all the charges. So because what you do is when you don't mention some charges, it causes curiosity for people to go in, and they know you can go on the website and see it.
Do you remember that earlier morning? I asked you to text him that and tell him that.
And tell him that, right? Because he was all. And did you talk to him about that in the meeting with him as well?
I did.
Because he was like, I don't think we can. Oh, we'll just do it anyway. I'm sitting there like, oh my god.
That makes no sense.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my.
It looked like a setup to me. That was a setup.
No, I just think that sometimes smart people be less than smart on common sense. Because that was a common sense call.
Okay.
But you can't stress it.
You know, this reminds me, probably you wasn't here then, but there's a case with Eddie Long when he had that big old mega church out there, and they charged him with boys and shit. And the church,
Why would you bring up Eddie Long? It's a recorded call. Okay, all right. Okay, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I am overreacting to the fact that this man who at this point in time has CP charges is bringing up a man who also had, who was also caught with some inappropriate pictures. Oh, goodness. I really don't. This man is a case study, y'all. This man is a case study, okay? Look, Kimberly Bloom says you are not overreacting. I thought the same thing. I'm just saying, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Janetta says court is public. It's not their responsibility to protect him. He should have thought about that before he committed all those crimes. Ain't that what that one judge said when they was talking about his health? Should have thought about that before he committed all these crimes. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay. Uh-huh. Michi3 says, oh, I missed that. I never heard Eddie Long. Yeah, he's talking about Eddie Long. Uh-huh. He's talking about this man wants to be anybody except fucking Nesto. It's so weird. It is so weird. Major's wife said Eddie Long's estate should sue. Exactly. They really, really should. Kia Elder says, I'm confused. When did Nesto have on a ski mask? Court on Zoom. Is that what she's saying? No, she's saying that she thought that they put, you know how they put those, like they'll block your face out for certain things. He had on a mask, a COVID mask. And she thought that they did that the court did that to him, like they put something over his face. So again, Kia Elder, she sounds not smart, okay? Not smart. Yeah, it was Judge Adams, Make Beauty Forever. It was Judge Adams, right? Kimberly Bloom said he tells on himself on almost all the calls. Why would you bring up Eddie Long? This makes no damn sense.
wasn't here then at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a big scam. Then he died of AIDS.
Ooh.
No, he didn't. He died of cancer. Oh my God. Get something right.
Yeah, but at the time, like I said, the head of the congregation, I used to do his hair and stuff. So they called a meeting. They called him outside, coming out of my business, and saw to get a news media thing. And I just stand up there, just listen to the whole damn thing. Then I just think about everything I've seen people go through.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people go through a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm caught up now. I'm caught up. That right there is a dagger. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna trust my ass with nothing when it comes down to that. They put me as a cold monster on that goddamn thing. Monster. Yeah.
You're not a monster.
What you say?
You're not a monster.
I know, but that's what they got it. They got it like that. Yeah, they got it like that. So, you know, that's what it is. And as of the day, I don't even know about that shit no more. I done made my mind up. I gotta just put my shit on paper and keep moving. So, it is what it is.
That's right. So you see how fast the weeks are going? We'll be into July this weekend.
Ain't that something? That shit is going fast now. The shit is going fast now. You know?
Right.
Yeah, it is. It is. Are you excited going on your trip?
No, but you know, it's whatever. It's Miami.
Oh.
Look, it's Miami. I'm gonna just rent a car. I believe it.
She's so miserable. Have y'all ever noticed that the only thing Sonya is happy about is talking to Nesto? Again, this is obsession, right? When I'm gonna tell you, there's a problem when the thing that you are focused on is the only thing that brings you happiness, right? She's not excited about her trip. She's not excited about eating. She doesn't want to eat anymore. She's not excited about anything except talking to Nesto. How are you? How are you? Hi. Hi. That's the only time that she's happy about anything. She's not happy about the government. She's not happy about where she lives. She doesn't like Miami. She doesn't like Atlanta. She doesn't like anything. This is a miserable ass weirdo. Okay? This is a miserable ass weirdo. Are you excited about your trip? Instead of saying, yeah, I'm excited about it. I can't wait to, to go or whatever. No. No, not really. Not really. The only thing she's excited about is talking to Nesto, visiting Nesto. Call me back. Call me in 5 minutes. Call me at 6. Can you call me at 6? Call me at 6. I'm gonna be back in the truck by 6. Okay, that's when she have her teeth in her mouth. Okay. But that's the only thing that excites her is anything involving Nesto. Everything else around her, she is fucking miserable. Hi, handsome man. Not excited about her kids, that girl. You right. She's not excited about anything. Katie's having a birthday party. You excited about that? No. Nothing is exciting. Nothing makes her happy except talking to Nesto. That's another sign. That is another sign that she is absolutely obsessed with this dude. Because everything else is dim around her, and Nesto is the only light in her life. And that is some more sad shit for somebody that is 93 years old. At 93, you should be happy that you lived through Reconstruction and Civil War or whatever the fuck era she lived in, okay? Because I'm not really sure how old this heifer actually is, okay? They keep saying 50-something years old, going on 60, and I don't believe it, okay? I believe she lived through Reconstruction. I believe that Juneteenth, that she was a teenager when Juneteenth happened and she found out that the slaves was free and she was a little upset because she enjoyed serving massa. All right. That's just my personal belief. But the only thing that excites this ancient ass heifer is the fact that she talks to Nesto. That's it. Call me at 6. Call me back at 6. Can you call me at 6? Suffering succotash. Call me at 6. Okay? Lifestyle by Miss Kim said her only source of joy is him. That is correct. That is correct. Let's listen to some more.
That's what I'm end up doing because I don't want to. Because I'm gonna have to go into work at least 2 days, 3 days. It's hard a little far from my job, so I'm just rent a car. I guess. Fuck it. Ain't no thing but she going. I'm gonna eat, food that I can't eat. Help Gucci bath. Bring her ass back here.
If they do come up with some more bullshit, they're going to have all the cameras on my head then.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking. Privacy over. Everybody.
The fuck camera's gonna be on you, nigga. Ain't nobody even finna have their phone out for you, nigga. What cameras is gonna be out for Nesto? CNN, MSNBC, who gonna be out there? Fox News? Who's covering Nesto? What editor is telling his staff, let's get some cameras and microphones outside of the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility because Ernesto Williams, they say he nasty, is getting out of jail. Well, who is they? A grand jury said that he was nasty, but some kind of way he's getting out. So let's all gather around. Let's put a bank of microphones in front of him, and let's find out what this illiterate, slow-witted, no-talking motherfucker got to say getting out of the Cobb County Adult Correctional Facility. Let's find out. You ready? Okay, we're going to send cameras. We're going to waste valuable time fucking with Ernesto Williams. That's what he think. But yet, Ben Crump sound not smart to Sonya. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not trying to harp on this shit, okay? I'm just saying that that's what they actually believe, okay? I'm just saying. The rest is still unwritten. Says she didn't cry when her father passed. She didn't cry when she was pew-pewed, but I bet she'll cry when they send his black ass to prison. You got doggone right. It's going to be some sad shit, okay? But while she crying, you know what I'm going to be doing? The rest is still unwritten. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, okay? I already know, okay? I already know, okay? Now, is it possible? Monica Corbin says the Hip Hop Inquirer. Now, the Hip Hop Inquirer might be out there. I don't know, depending on what Dennis got going on, I suppose. He might be out there with his camera, you know, trying to get some words from Nesto. Who the fuck knows? I'm just saying. Who knows? Jay Blake said his laugh is contagious. I'm gonna take Jay Blake. I'm telling you, as soon as they say guilty, they're gonna have to put me out. They're gonna have to put me out. That's gonna be me, okay? That's gonna be me. When y'all read the story and they say a Gwinnett County man had to be put out of the courthouse because he was laughing too hard, that's me. Okay? That's gonna be me. Once they bang that gavel and Judge Dunaway say, yeah, baby, I just got back the results from the jury. Nestor Williams, on all this shit, baby, you have been found guilty as hell, okay? All right. So what I need for the bailiff to do right now is remand Mr. Williams back to his cell. Justice has been served. Tap tap on the gavel, baby. All right. All right. Court is adjourned. All right. I hope y'all have a groovy rest of your day, and we'll be back for sentencing a little bit later. Okay. Tap tap on the gavel, baby. That's gonna be me. Okay. I'm gonna be cracking the fuck up. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know in advance. Okay. Don't expect a lot out of Native on that one. Okay. I'm just saying.
We following it now.
Everybody following me now. Oh,
Every time they go to court, they're gonna be look on there following your shit. They can feel like I'm shit.
yeah, yeah.
Sure.
So I gotta win. It's no option. I have to win everything. Everything I'm against, I got to win. I got to. I got to find a sponsor. I got to find a sponsor that can see what I see. Yeah.
So funny.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I gotta figure out how to do that shit though.
I know how to do it. I know how to set it up.
But I gotta figure. No, I'm saying I gotta figure out how to do that because I don't want to be like goddamn what that boy name. That they just locked him up, don't send his car and all that shit.
Cool.
What his name is? The one that got locked up. Because he had a gun in the back of his damn pants. A probation violation.
Oh, Bootsy, he out. He out.
Oh, he out. They let him out.
He went to the BET Awards and everything. He out. Yeah.
What?
He out on bond. Yeah. He out.
Wow.
Bootsy.
That's crazy, man. Motherfucking get out there
Yeah.
and get out on bond. My ass is fucking like I've been.
That's because every time you could get out on bond, he throws some bullshit out there, and they do it in the time frame. I told you it's calculated. They wait, they hold off, they wait, and then right when the time come up for you to be eligible, they throw some more shit on there, which resets the clock.
Right, and that's true.
So I mean, you gotta look at the game they play and how they use it, because the laws and the procedures are set up to help them, not help the defendant. Nothing's set up to help the defendant.
Oh, hold on.
At all.
I got something now. You know what? Put a bet out there. Put a bet. It's like they're gonna bet on me or bet on them. You understand what I'm trying to say? You got to put it together before you do it. I don't know if I can't really talk like I want to talk.
Well, you can't talk like you really want to.
But you understand what I'm saying, though.
On that one, no.
Okay. When you go GoFundMe page, you got to have a reason why. It's got to be a good cause.
Correct.
People love to bet. People love to play poker. They like to bet on games. So you got to put it something like, okay, well, is this man guilty? He ain't guilty. Which one you want to do? If he's guilty, not guilty. If he's not guilty, support him. You know.
Well, I know how to finesse that, because there's people out there that think like me, that know how the justice system is very unjust and how they like to fuck with people. So you just have to appease to the sort of people that understand what's going on and the real of it all. And you have people that's like that. And you got people that don't understand and believe everything that they see and hear off real, like the news. And you know what I'm saying? Everything that the news say, they run and they believe it. And they don't look at it like, what's really going on? Y'all keep doing this, like the submarine shit. The submarine, they knew it exploded on Sunday. But Monday, they kept talking about it on the news, like, we're still looking for them. Tuesday, they kept doing it. Wednesday, then Thursday, yeah, we gave up hope because they're out of oxygen. Y'all knew it blew up on Sunday.
Damn.
They didn't have oxygen on Monday because the shit blew up. So you talking about, oh, they're out of oxygen because it's in so many days. It blew up on Sunday. There's no fucking oxygen. It's done. But y'all kept putting it in the news as if it was an ongoing time to save them. You know what I'm saying? As a distraction, because now what the fuck is Biden done signed a bill to turn U.S. money into crypto. So that went into already yesterday or whatever. He signed that shit. So now all U.S. American money, all
money turned into crypto.
Yep. All privacy is gone because now that is crypto. It's, you know what I'm saying, on the computer type shit.
Wow. She don't even know what the fuck crypto is. Okay? She don't even know what crypto is. Crypto is, first of all, let me just tell you, when I lost money on crypto, I was done with that shit, okay? Second of all, yeah, no, I was like, no. I'm not doing this shit. I kept putting in money on the crypto shit. And let me just tell y'all, man, I was like, because I kept hearing about all this great money you can make off crypto. Maybe for some people, it didn't work for me. All right, so now let's go on to step number 2, okay? All right, so she says that Biden signed a bill, all right, that is converting all the money into crypto, right? That's what she said, all right? I'm not making this up, all right? So let's do this. Okay. I was prepared, okay? I was prepared. Let's look at what happened. This article from the AP, which is a reliable source of information, okay? Let me get you off the screen. Janetta say he mad because Bootsy out. He mad because anybody out. Janetta, he mad because you out, okay? But let's look at this article from the AP. Biden signs order on cryptocurrency as its use explodes, okay? Let's look at this. Let's look at what actually happened. This article is from March 9th of 2022. Again, the source is the AP, okay? What actually happened was Joe Biden signed an executive order on the government oversight on cryptocurrency that urges the Federal Reserve to explore whether the central bank should jump in and create its own digital currency. So basically what this is saying is that Biden did not convert all currency into crypto. That's what she said. What this article is saying that Biden did was he put an executive order out that the Federal Reserve explore whether or not crypto was something that the US government needed to get into. Those are two vastly different things, okay? Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said the effort would promote a fairer, more inclusive, and more efficient financial system while countering illicit finance and preventing risk to financial stability and national security, okay? The Biden administration views the explosive popularity of cryptocurrency as an opportunity to examine the risk and benefit of digital assets, said a senior administration official who previewed the order Tuesday on the condition of anonymity, terms set by the White House. Okay? Under the executive order, Biden also directed the Treasury Department and other federal agencies to study the impact of cryptocurrency on financial stability and national security. So what it sounds like to me, according to the AP and not Sonya, it sounds to me like in 2022, what Joe Biden actually did was Joe Biden said, let's look into this cryptocurrency to see if it will stabilize the financial future of the United States. Is that what y'all got out of it? Because that's what I got out of it. You know what Sonya got out of it? That Joe Biden was going to turn all the U.S. currency into cryptocurrency. This is how you know Sonya is a sovereign citizen. This is how you know that she is. She is sad and sovereign because Sonya takes a piece of something, just like sovereign citizens take a piece of the law. and sovereign citizens take a piece of the Constitution and they blow it up to be something that it's not. This is why her conspiracy theories make no sense. This is why this whole bullshit that she's talking right now makes no sense. Because why would you get rid of US currency? And let me tell you how bad it is. It's so bad that even Nesto calls her out on this bullshit. Okay? That's how bad it is. Let's listen to some more.
You can't, it's not like you can have it physically in your hand. Put it in the closet.
Cash?
Yeah, yep.
You're lying.
I told you what was happening in July.
Hold on. No more cash. That's what you're trying to
They're going to ease out of it. It's not an overnight situation because there's so much cash that's out there. Right. But yeah, he found.
This is in 2023. The article I read to you was in 2022. It is now 2025. I got a $20 bill right now that I'm looking at that I can go spend right now, Sonya. When does the easing happen? From 2022, the article that I read, this call is in 2023. It's about to be 2026 next month. When does this easing out happen? Or has Donald Trump decided that he wanted to keep cash around? Huh? Make this shit make sense, Trina, too. That's what I'm trying to get to. Hello, Linda. How are you? I'm just trying to make the shit make sense because it don't. Okay? D-Shell say, i.e. they lie. They absolutely do. Let's listen.
Like the thing, to turn U.S. money into crypto.
Wow.
You know you can't touch crypto. You can't touch Bitcoin. That shit is all digital.
Wow. So it ain't really real.
Correct, Nesto. It's not really real. You fucking idiot.
Not really real. And they can fuck with your livelihood. They can freeze your shit.
Wow.
All of that.
Sonya. They can freeze your bank account now, dumbass. She's so stupid, y'all. She is so stupid. It's mind-numbing how dumb she is. They can freeze your bank account right now, okay? And by they, it's always some weird, mysterious government agency that wants to just fuck with people for no reason at all. But they can freeze your bank account right now. They don't need it to be crypto, okay? Credits and debits oftentimes are not even touched, right? Do you know how many years I worked a job and never actually touched the money that I made? It's because it was all in my bank account and that transaction was digital, and that at any moment this weird, mysterious agency could put a freeze on my account. They don't need it to be crypto, stupid. But, you know, stupid is as stupid does, right? Sweet Peasy? Sweet Peasy, thank you so much for the super chat. Sweet Peasy says, Maniac SWD the third, not Sonya Waller doing the third, doesn't want Nasty out. You can't tell me she didn't sabotage this ninja on purpose so she can own him. Sweet Peasy, I'm not sure why in the hell you would ever want to own a fucking Nesto. It's like wanting to own a gremlin. Y'all remember them gremlin cars where if you ran into the back of them, they would explode? Like on the 18? Owning a Nesto is like owning a god doggone gremlin. Why? I don't know why she would want that, but you're right. You're right, Sweet Peasy. I don't know. See, here's my opinion of that, right? I don't know, Sweet Peasy, that she did it on purpose. Did she actually sabotage him? Yes. Did she do it on purpose? That's where I believe that her stupidity just did it. I don't think it was on purpose. I think it was done, but I think she actually thought she was helping. That's how dumb she is, Sweet Peasy. But thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Janetta says, it's real. I made $9K from Bitcoin and transferred real money to my bank account. Good for you, because that shit didn't work for me, Janetta. I'm happy for you. Okay? All right. Janetta says, does the sovereign believe in bank accounts? Well, funny that you should say that, Janetta, because I've got a sovereign citizen I'm going to show y'all tomorrow that actually they do believe in bank accounts. It's called a trust. and it was set up when they were born with their social security number. And I got a sovereign citizen that's trying to transfer money into a real bank account for $1.6 million. I can't wait to show y'all this ignorant ass nigga tomorrow. But we'll get to that tomorrow. Today, let's listen to the rest of this damn call.
When people have cash and a bank account, you can fuck with a person's bank account. But if I'm sitting with $40,000 in the closet, you know what I'm saying? I'm not handicapped. And most people, right, and most smart people don't have everything in the fucking bank because anything can happen with banks. And sometimes people don't, like a lot of people don't trust banks because that's part of it. It's private, but it's government. Because the government, how they got us thinking the government is, it's not. The government, everything, when they say we voting people in, we don't. They put Trump in there. We didn't vote for Trump.
They put Trump in. More of this nonsense that comes about because people don't understand the way things work. People don't understand the way the electoral college works. Trump lost the popular vote, but he won the electoral college. Nobody goes through this secretive Illuminati bullshit about they just put presidents in. People that, and honestly, y'all, it is an insult to those of us that study this stuff, those of us that understand the impact of voting, those of us that have had, that when we look at a Medgar Evers who gave his life so that black people can vote. When people say things like this, it is insult to Medgar Evers and his efforts down in Mississippi. It's an insult to those of us that go out and encourage people to vote, that get out to vote. Stacey Abrams, those people that have done nothing but encourage black people to vote. It is dumb shit like this that people actually believe that undermines all of those efforts. People died. Black people put their life on the line so that we can vote. And when I say we, I mean us in 2025 going into 2026. But see, this type of ignorant shit right here is what gets floated around. And the reason why it's an insult to people like myself is because I have read all of the stories. I know the history. I know what black people have gone through to vote in this country. And to hear it undermined by a dumbass like Sonya is an absolute insult. I'm just saying.
Put Trump in there. No one knows everybody's vote because it's private. So we don't know how many people actually voted for Trump. They throw that shit up there on the screen, make it look like Biden got this, and they throw a number up there and then they post it for the news for us to think those are actual votes. So everything that they put up there is by design. Everything that's in CNN, Fox News, all of that shit is by design. Us thinking that there's an actual government that actually does certain things, it's actually by design. There's no voting. They put shit in place and say, well, we had a vote. I don't fucking vote. Don't put that shit in place.
This is what sovereign citizens believe, y'all. This is what sovereign citizens believe, okay? Sovereign citizens don't believe that there's an actual U.S. government, okay? This is why I named this live what I named it, because she's sad, sovereign Sonya, okay? She is sad, sovereign Sonya on a strawberry Sunday, okay? She is sad because she doesn't actually know anything. She's sovereign because she believes that the government doesn't exist and laws should not apply to her, and laws definitely should not apply to Nesto. She is sad, sovereign Sonya. What you are hearing is the seeds planted by her sovereign citizen brother, Quentin. Okay? That's what we're listening to, y'all. This is the crux of what she believes and how she lives her life. That's why her ass is miserable. That's why nobody wants to be around her. That's why she is always by herself. Because who the fuck wants to hang out with this miserable conspiracy theory believing motherfucker named Sonya? Nobody. Nobody in their right mind. Okay? And then the woman he chose. Now this is very common, right? The woman he chose says, hold on, I lost the comment. The woman he chose said, yet she lives off government benefits. That is the part, right? That's the hypocrisy of the whole sovereign movement. A lot of these sovereign citizens are getting benefits from the government that they don't believe exists. The government that they don't believe has any power is issuing them food stamps, SNAP benefits, Medicaid, Medicare, all that stuff, right? They are signed up for all of it. but yet they don't believe that the government has any real power or any real reach. Janetta says, these sovereigns are interesting. I wish we have more of them in Alabama. I have not encountered any. Oh, trust me, Janetta, they're there. Okay. they are definitely there.
And y'all want us to think, because we're to think that everything's a democracy and everything is a vote and we have some say in this and we put this politician in office. It's not. It's all a facade. This whole fucking thing of how they run in this country is a fucking facade. You gotta get in here and ride it out till you fucking die. That's it. This country and other countries that is in bed with this country. You got some countries that don't run like this, but you got some countries that do. It all depends on the greedy people that are in charge. And there's people that are in charge over government. Government is just the middleman that talks to us through them. That's all government is. Government is not the highest form of the people that run this fucking country. It's the secret society that run this fucking country. They just throw government in front of our face so that they think we're out. Because there's so many of us, and they think we have a free choice out here. We don't. It's not a free choice. Bullshit. Bullshit. But you know what? When you live small, it kind of don't touch you. When you live large, it kind of affects you more.
So there we go, y'all. The reason why she's explaining all this to him is to say that I'm poor. Okay. She went through all of this just to say, I'm poor. And when you get out, it's better for us to be poor people because I'm poor. And I can't give you everything that Shirley Strawberry was giving you, okay? So therefore, it's better for us because it's better to live small. It's better to live small, is what she's saying. Because I'm poor and small is how we gonna be living, okay? If you get out and you with me, we gonna be living the poor life, okay? That's right. That is right. Listen, that dude 06, thank you so much for the super chat. If I can find it, hold on. Thank you so much for the super chat. That dude 06 says, it's painful. I laugh and cry at her level of stupidity. Like, wow, 2155. 2155, feel like I'm burning up in hell. Thank you so much for the super chat. Goddess Guap says, and watch how Nesto immediately changes the subject when he talks because don't nobody want to hear this shit. This man is in fucking jail. He's trying to figure out $7,000 and she talking about ain't gonna be no more cash. Shit, Nesto says, shit, I need Daryl to give me some cash. I need Daryl to give me $7,000 in cash. What the fuck are you talking about? Yep, that's it. That is it. But yeah, she wants to warn him right now that when he gets out, they're gonna be living poor. Okay.
You know. So.
Wow.
It's what it is. It's just the world that we live in. I can't worry about that. We have to get you past your situation.
Yeah. So
that you go for it.
Okay, well then try that. Go. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I need help. I mean, come on. I gotta have some kind of capability. They gotta have something that somebody gonna like. You know what? I can see that. They put a confirmation in El Chapo. No, he's a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these people are trillionaires. They're richer than Bill. We'll never see who these people are. They're above Bill Gates. They're above.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're above them. You know, Bill Gates bought all that farmland. You know, he owned 80% of the farmland. You know, they're not farming on the land. He just bought the land up and killed the process.
Killed the what?
He bought up 80% of all the farmland and shut them down.
Why?
Because they're trying to kill people. So one way to kill people is to take away the food. So
Bill Gates. Bill Gates bought up 80% of the farmland. Okay. Bill Gates did that. Not a news story, nothing. Just bought up some kind of way Sonya knows about this, okay? Bill Gates bought up 80% of the farmland, y'all. Ain't nobody heard about this shit but Sonya, okay? Sonya and Quentin heard about this, right? Yep, and it's to kill people. That was his intention. About 80% of the 80% of the farmland, which by the way is not even for sale. Okay, all right, it's not even for sale. But Bill Gates bought up 80% of the farmland that wasn't for sale, so he could kill people. Okay, all right. Y'all know all the dead people from 2023 that got killed by Bill. Okay, me neither.
Then he got everything going to this synthetic food now. He got this impossible meat, that's Bill Gates. This chicken sale shit they just approved, that's Bill Gates. So they're trying to feed us all this synthetic made up shit now. And the USDA, whatever, fucking passed it. Of course, because all of y'all are in bed together. And y'all, when these companies put those things in front of them, they think we're too.
How the fuck is the justice system going to handle that? They're trying to get away from animals. Is that what you're saying?
We're not supposed to eat animals in the first place. Okay. We are not supposed to eat animals. We're supposed to be vegetarians by nature, if you want to be real with how the natural way of life is supposed to be before, big companies and medicine and all that shit came about. We are supposed to be vegetarians. So it's not a bad thing as far as meat, because we don't have to eat meat.
Well, how are we supposed to be a vegetarian if you don't cook the greens or the peas and all that? You eat them raw? Is that what you're saying? We're supposed to eat them raw?
No, even cook still. That part of it's getting okay. So what a smart person would do in this climate is buy property.
Capable of growing my own food. I'm supposed to buy my farmland, right? But I can't, because Bill Gates owns all of it. Or is Bill Gates going to resell it at a profit? I'm just saying. It doesn't make any sense. So she spreads a rumor or goes down on a lie, right? And then comes back with an explanation, counteracts the lie. So 100% of the population is supposed to buy 20% of farmable land so that we can grow our own food. Make that bullshit make sense. I'm just saying. Y'all can't hear me? Uh-oh. Yeah, can you hear me now? Sound is robotic. Oh God. Well, I'm glad we almost done with this shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's Are we almost are we sound like T-Pain. Oh my God, really? Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. Oh, I'm better now. Make beauty forever. It could have been a glitch. Hold on, let me see. Sweet now. Okay, fixed now. Okay, good. Well, we're almost done. So let's get through this.
Sneak and do shit. Bill Gates sneak and do shit, but it gets leaked because people work for him. He doesn't move on his own. So his shit gets leaked. Everything gets leaked if you got somebody that's got to help you do something. So, in most of these instances, it's somebody in the FDA that's going to leak something because they're going to see what's going on and be against it. Not everybody's corrupt, and not everybody is for the bullshit that's going on in society. So, everything gets leaked. Whistleblowers, whatever you want to call it.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Please call that lawyer and talk to her. And please
take
the girl at least see if she looked at the video and if she looked at the video and did she pass it on to him and whatever you need.
He got it. I told you I sent it to him, so it don't matter. He got it.
A lot of stuff you sent last time to him, that email, that one is real shit.
He said his email was compromised. That's why he said his email was compromised. I don't know how that happened. Right. But his phone, I sent it to his phone. I texted to his phone. So his phone is his phone. He don't respond for whatever reason. It's fine.
All right, then. So you're saying the game play. Okay. I'll call you back later. Long time. About 5 o'clock.
That's cool.
All right.
That's cool. 4 or 5 o'clock is fine. I love you.
All right. Have a great day today.
Maybe you have a great day today.
I'm going to sleep so I can sleep this shit off.
Sleep it off. Yeah, sleep it off.
Okay.
Feel better.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Y'all, that logo is for phone calls from prison. That is where we get this information, and these videos that we laugh at, that we break down, and we analyze in the most negative way possible. Thank you, Phone Calls from Prison, Shay and her husband. You all are the real MVP. Okay? Well, my friends, we have made it through another live. I could not do it without you. Shout out to the Notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Ladies, thank you, thank you, thank you. The Notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad, also known as Michi 3 and them, okay? That's Michi 3 and them, okay? But thank you, ladies, for all that you do behind the scenes. I appreciate you so much. And listen, if you hit the Cash App, if you gave a super chat, a super sticker, or if you gifted memberships, if you went to nativetribeshop.com and ordered some merchandise, I appreciate that so much. You all are supporting the channel, and I'm super grateful. We do have a super chat. It is from 14 plus 1. Says Nesto can't go to Bill Gates' farmland. Damn show can't. That's another hashtag. Nesto can't go there, right? Thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Look, y'all, we got Legacy Moon coming up after I am done here. Okay. So look out for the Legacy Moon notification. She's going to come up because she got some airport stuff that she wants to show y'all with some body cams. Okay. So go check out my friend, Legacy Moon. My other friend named V. Lenore is going to be back around 8 o'clock this evening. And she's got some stuff that she's going to show you this evening. So you get all three of us today. You get me, you get Legacy Moon, and you get V. Lenore in that order. Okay. So check them out. Check your notifications for them and go support my people. All right. I appreciate you so much. Now, I will be back tomorrow. Like I said, I got a sovereign citizen that I'm going to show y'all in the afternoon. And then we'll be back tomorrow evening with I'll Do It on Monday. All right. But for right now, this is all I got for y'all. Okay. This is all I got. All right. Thank you all for coming through, hanging out with me. We were out here for a little bit over 3 hours, and I appreciate you hanging on with me today. All right. I'm out. About to go get something to eat. Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. You are loved and you are blessed. And there ain't nothing that anybody can do about that, not even you. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. And I will see you all tomorrow.